All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I'm the one and only Skins fan all day, BG. Thank you guys for coming back tonight on another live stream talking about free agency. Okay, let's see who we got in the god doggone building. We got Hassan is in the building. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you. He said, what you think about the Fitzpatrick signing? I wish he was here earlier because I don't like it. I don't like it. But what I can say now, I'm still on the fence with it. I am still on the fence with this signing. So I'm still waiting on some news. I don't know if y'all heard anything yet. We're still waiting, just like yesterday. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. For those that was not here, for those fans, those Washington fans that was not here on the earlier panel, you're more than welcome to jump on that link. I want to get your perspective of what do you think about this Ryan Fitzmagic, Ryan Fitztragic, or Ryan Fitzpatrick, whatever name you want to call him, you're more than welcome. Jump on that link, hit that link, but don't forget, again, make sure you speak to everybody. And right what it says right here, make sure you smash the thumbs up. Anybody that's new to my live, to my channel, my live stream, if you are not connected with me, go ahead and make sure you smash that red word to say subscribe. Right after you do that, right a little step over, turn on bell notifications so you will not miss anything that I have to upload or any type of giveaway. Thank you guys for coming in again. Shout out to the 16 in the building. I cannot do this without you guys. So if don't nobody else tell you thank you, I'm going to be the one to say thank you. I cannot do YouTube without you guys. So thank you very, very much, guys. Appreciate you for your support. Here we go. We back at it again. We are back at it again. All right, who else we got in the house? B. Nissel, what's going on? Santiago, I see you. Derek said also have the keychain. Oh, you got your stuff already, Derek? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Lee Fraser, I see you. Yo, I was watching your video at school. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right, who else we got? He said, did you hear that the Texans signed Tyrod Taylor? Yes, I know. Yeah. I think they're getting ready for D. Watts to sit out for the year. Richard, what's going on? Thank you guys for coming through. Dubs, I see you. Appreciate you. Roger, thank you for coming back in, brother. Appreciate you. DeMarco, what's good? Thank you for coming back, brother. Appreciate it. Don't forget, guys, smash the thumbs up. For those who was not here earlier, you're more than welcome, guys, to jump on that link again. Jump on that link again. That's at the top. Let me go ahead and drop it again one more time. One more time. I want to get you guys input, your feelings about this Ryan Fitzpatrick signing. Who you think we should get as far as wide receiver? Because I am waiting. I am waiting. I'm nervous. I don't know what's going on with these receivers just sitting here. Come on, guys. We got 19 in the building. Let's let the numbers match up. Go ahead and smash the thumbs up, guys. Go ahead and smash the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Let me see. Let's let those numbers match up. Let me find out where I was. I'm going to have to redrop it again. All right. Let me go really quick. Excuse the finger on the camera. All right. Bang. All right, let me go ahead and All right. I hope you guys' day went well so far. Hope y'all chilling, sitting back, chilling, waiting on the same news. Rockman, thank you for coming back. It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life. You missed the giveaway I did the other day. I called your name out. You won't hear It's a Wonderful Life, but it's all good. Just be prepared for the next giveaway. I hope we sign somebody today. Hey, who you telling, Dominique? All right, let's see who is the first person on the panel for tonight. Let's see who it is. Here we go. It's my man Santiago. What's going on, Santiago? What's going on, player?
Dean, big brother Almighty, what's good?
Yes, sir. Man, look, I'm doing good, brother. The question is, how are you doing?
Well, okay, let me say exactly, we blessed. Both of us blessed. You know, a lot of people ain't fortunate enough to be in that position to wake up and see the other side. So, as far as what I feel, how I'm doing about this Ryan Fitzpatrick stuff, I don't even know what to say. All these people that's excited.
You won't hear, so let everybody know how you feel, man. Get it out.
Okay. I was so disappointed because after I seen Ron said he was gonna make an aggressive move. Now I'm just asking, first and foremost.
Yep.
BG, do you think that was an aggressive move?
All right, let's look at the aggressive moves. Ronald Darby, gone. Re-signed Dustin Hopkins. And also Ryan Fitzpatrick. That could be aggressive to him. But do I think it's aggressive? No. It sucks. To be honest with you. It literally sucks.
I mean, personally, I think that we would feel a little bit more justified if it would have came along with an accessory like Juju or what I'm saying, some kind of accessory to not just to swallow Fitzpatrick. But now let me say this. Let me ask you this question. And this goes for people in the comments, but you first and foremost, my big homie. Was all these years we not wanting Bruce and them who would always make the big splash some kind of way? Did we really get what we wanted now?
Only thing I'm going to say, we got to trust the process. I know it's not something we want to hear, but we got to trust the process.
How much money? How much money do we have?
We ain't got much left.
Huh?
I said, we don't have much left. We still got some money, though.
Okay. So, anything, I could, okay. Let me give you some comparisons, okay? Would you rather have Mariota or Fitzpatrick?
I would say Mariota because he's younger.
Okay. Would you rather have, and I'm just throwing up names now, okay? Would you rather have Mitchell Trubisky or Fitzpatrick?
Trubisky because he's younger.
Okay. And I state this, it seems like to me, okay, first of all, I apologize. I missed Big Homie's first live stream early today because I was at work. You know what I'm saying? Every brother man got to work. Because, I support you thoroughly, okay? Thoroughly.
You're good, okay? Brother.
Man, I'm just disappointed because, of all the things, man, you said young. It seemed like Ron went and turned our front office, the head of the team, which is quarterback, He turned into being gay and diapers on every spot.
Wisdom.
And yeah, but
Wisdom. Wisdom knows best. Wisdom knows best. But you got to add in you got to sprinkle in some youth as well. Let me read this super chat really quick. I got a super chat from Richard. Richard, thank you as always. Appreciate you for coming through with that love. He said, I think we in trouble. Uh-oh. He said, I think we in trouble. Your thoughts on that? He said, should we have given up some draft capital for Mariota? And if so, how much? This is what I believe. Again, Richard, thank you for that love, brother. Appreciate you. This is what I believe. I don't think Washington actually wanted Mariota. I think Washington probably was interested in Carr. Because of, this is just my opinion. I can be wrong. Because of what the Raiders probably was asking for, I believe that's the reason why we didn't trade. I don't think they was interested in Mariota whatsoever. That's just rumors and people saying things. Now, let's just say if we did, trade for Mariota, is he worth the first round? Right now? No. Is he worth the second? No. Maybe a fourth, maybe a fifth. He's not even worth the third because he's on the bench. That's the reason why. I believe that they're trying to save their capital, their trade. I mean, all their trades, maybe for something else in the draft. Maybe they want to move up in the draft. Maybe to surprise us and go get one of them top receivers. Maybe they could want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So we really don't know what Ron Rivera and company is thinking about and doing. Like I said, we just have to trust the process. So,
well,
it's just a 1 year deal.
My take on that is that I think that we was not patient enough because Mariota's going to get cut. He's going to get cut by the Raiders, and then he would have took whatever he would have received, whether if that was with Washington or whatever the case. As far as trading for Mariota, I'm not willing to trade for Mariota. If Mariota don't want to be a starter, which he would have an opportunity to be. I feel like this: if you are a first round quarterback, you should be aspiring to want to be a starter in this league. So once again, I'm not vying for Mariota, but what I am going to say is this: okay, I don't feel if you are. This is not like us. Okay, once again, we're in different territory. We're in a whole new territory because we're not used to having this kind of money, knowing that we have the money we do have, and not making some kind of aggressive move. If Ron and them made an aggressive move for Amari Cooper and was offering the money that they was offering, and he was not worth it, why is it? In fact, right now, I don't know about y'all, and I'm just speaking my own mind. I'm gonna let my brother BG and my brother B9 Nizzle drop in on this. I would have felt more vindicated if our first move in free agency outside of our organization would have been a wide receiver or a cornerback or a free safety or a linebacker. Now, most of these spots I'm talking about is fortifying our defense. But first and foremost, I would have been more vindicated if it was a wide receiver, because we need to have somebody that gives Terry some wiggle room, but also gives respect as well. I'm gonna let y'all chime in on that. What's up, my brother B9 Nizzle?
Let me give a shout out. I have another super chat from David. David, appreciate the love. Let me go ahead and read that. He said, wow. He said, should have kept Haskins and develop him. All right. I'm
no, that's
50-50.
tough.
I'm 50-50 with that one. You say we should have kept Haskins. I agree as far as the development part, but of course, Haskins showed us that he was not development ready. You know what I'm saying? So Haskins showed us that he really didn't want to be here. Haskins wanted to go to the club. Haskins wanted to get it in. You know what I'm saying? So Haskins put his own foot in his mouth. If you really wanted to be here, if you really wanted to be developed, you would have studied, you would have done what you're supposed to have done
Hey,
for your
BG,
football team.
I gotta say this before anybody else speak. I feel so privileged to be with three other strong Washington football team fan members on your panel. This is not look. I don't get this privilege most of the time. You know what I'm saying to revel in this. But to answer that what you just said about Haskins, I'm like you. I'm 50-50 on the Haskins thing. I will have a bad taste in my mouth if he goes to Pittsburgh and starts balling and Ron is packed right now. To my personal opinion, Ron is patting his feet. He's patting his feet on everything that comes from Carolina. I mean, I'm just waiting. The next move, I don't know about anybody else on panel. Okay, outside of Ryan Fitzpatrick, which I couldn't believe, did he? Hey, I want to make sure I can get this right. He probably the only thing that we got from Ron that didn't really come from Carolina. But at the same instance, I'm just expecting any moment. What's up on the warpath? I'm just expecting any moment that Curtis Samuel go get signed and they gonna pay him money that he should not be receiving because Curtis Samuel, to me, nobody else, Curtis Samuel is not a 1 and he's not a 2. He's a 3. And he should get paid as a 3. But because Ron has his links, I mean, right now, one thing we know for a fact, and everybody can say this, it's good Fitzpatrick and it's bad Fitzpatrick. And the state that we're stepping into is pretty much like Ron is like, hey, let's go ahead and we're going. Guess what? If we did this with Alex, how much can we establish with Fitzpatrick? I'm disappointed. He's a Washington football team member now. I know everybody says the same sentence what I'm about to say. So
He's
I got to roll with him.
though.
What's that?
He's just a stopgap.
Stopgap, yeah.
The whole thing is trying to build a consistent winner. Within that, I think they looked at it like, well, if we can't get Carr and we can't get Stafford, then all the rest of these bums, we'll just pick the best one. And I have to give Fitzpatrick credit though. In the last 3 years, he's been playing pretty good football. The last 3 years. He was Fitztragic 3 to 4 years ago. But lately, these last 3 years, he's been playing pretty good football. But y'all know my thing, though. My thing is keep building, but we need to focus on running the football. And if we focus on running the football, all that other stuff will follow. Because when you can line up and the defense know you're gonna run the ball and they can't do shit about it, then you can do anything you want to. Your whole offense is open.
Hey, Roger. I feel
Cisco is successful. That's why the Baltimore Ravens is successful. That's why
hey, Roger, can I ask what you saying that? I say the flip side of what you just saying is us fortifying our defense. Because we just lost Darby, which not saying that Darby was, but he was a very solid person and defender. But
Time out. Let's be real. Okay. First of all, let me get into this Darby thing. But Armand Brown, thank you for that super chat, brother. He said Mariota shut down the trade, no restructuring intent. Thank you for that. Mariota's he's not in our plans, I don't think. I don't think we was interested. Let's get back to this Darby thing. Let's be real. Darby is trash. Okay. I'm gonna say it here. Some of you guys might not agree, but Darby is trash. He is straight booty juice. You know what I'm saying? Darby is the one that came out and out his own mouth and said, I was good because of Washington's defensive front line. Y'all saw how Darby was when Darby was, I think he was playing for the Eagles or something like he was getting burnt all day long.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But BG, with that being said, that's why I said fortify the defense, period. If we didn't, the first plan should not have been, especially this early in free agency. I understand stopgap. I understand what Roger's saying about being a stopgap. That should not be our first move from free agency. That should not be our first move as a stopgap in free agency. Okay, you tell me that's respectable when it's all still a whole bunch of choices to be made, all these chips falling to these different teams, and our first move after we already signed Heineke, after we already secured Allen, our first move in free agency was a stopgap 39-year-old quarterback. Okay? I can understand this if we talking about a month and a half, you know what I'm saying, weeks into it. Our first move that he made was a stopgap. When is the last time that we did not have a stopgap quarterback? Even Kirk Cousins, because we didn't give him his money, he was a stopgap.
Yeah, we should have paid Kirk.
That's right. So I don't want to. What this is for Washington fans. This keeps bad taste in our mouth that Washington is going back to doing the same crap. Our first thing that we should have been doing was defense or wide receiver. That should have been. In fact, hands down, wide receiver. We need an established young wide receiver. And if that ain't falling off, hey, it better be popped off the same way. What we got this information about Fitzpatrick late last night. If I ain't getting something late tonight statement, we done signed somebody that's going to give some let off from Terry from always eating plant down. This is bull crap.
Well,
I'm trying to respect.
I think Ron is letting the market sell a little bit, especially you see ain't none of them big name wide receivers got signed, and there's a plethora of wide receivers coming out in the draft. And as far as the defensive move, the best defensive move I think we can go right now in free agency is to lock up Jayon Brown. And then if you can get him, that can give you more opportunities in the draft to get someone earlier than you would like Trayvon Moore, the safety out of what the hell that boy come? TCU.
But Roger, then our first move at one path, I see what you said, so I'm gonna state this. Our first, even though it's one move, our first move should not be making the rest of our division think that that's what we did that with our head front office. Our first move should not tell me that I'm wrong. If we just got finished winning the NFC East with a 79 record, our first move should not be a vulnerable move to where we. Guess what? You think if we feel some kind of way, look at Reddy Red and them and all them Cowboy fans, they talk shit to us because our first move was Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Hey, we gotta trust the process, man. We gotta trust the process,
Hey,
guys.
I thought that when he did that. Hey, guess what? He got the slide. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna trust the process. He got the slide because we had a weak division at 7-9. Okay, I'm gonna say this. He had a weak division at 7-9. He made calls that all of us was during the beginning of the season, and especially in that damn Giants game when he could wait for the tie, but he got cocky. I'm just saying.
A pass on the first year because he didn't know none of these players. He had to see what he had. I give him a pass on that. All I want to see is the continuation of building the young core of football players. We
But
need
so
speed.
that's why I'm with you, Roger, because young core. I'm with you, my brother. Young core. Not our first move being, hey, we had to deal with that with front office.
All right, just this is what we gotta understand. All of us as Washington fans, we are used to Washington coming into free agents and making these big name splashes. This is not Ron Rivera. Y'all got to realize Ron Rivera do not do this.
You don't know. He's concerned.
That's the reason why, BG. That's the reason why I'm making my point, because when he was in Carolina, he was drafting quarterbacks. He wouldn't bring it over 39, 38-year-old, and we giving him. Dan has really, everybody on this panel and in the damn comment section, know what I'm about to say is true. Dan is literally stepped back and let Ron do whatever Ron wanted to do. And Ron bring it in. It's bad enough he bring everybody from Carolina, quarterbacks and all. But when you go and bring a 39-year-old solid journeyman quarterback, I'm giving respect to Fitzpatrick. He didn't never do that crap in Carolina. He didn't never do, like you said. Yeah, you said it yourself, BG. How many times you kept telling me and everybody, and even being on this, Ron builds through the draft. Where the fuck did this Fitzmagic thing come from? He didn't do that shit in Carolina. He never drafted. In fact, they drafted Steve Smith and they didn't want to pay him.
Well,
why the hell would you come to Washington and want to get Fitzpatrick?
This will be Ron Rivera's official draft with his guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This will be his official draft. You know what I'm saying? Without Dan Snyder and all the other people here. This will be his official first NFL draft with the Washington football team. We just got to trust the process. Am I happy about Fitzpatrick? No, it's just an insurance policy. Whatever their plan is, we don't know.
B9, listen, what's your take on what's going on, B9? I want to hear what you got to feel about this, B9.
All right. First and foremost, what's up to everybody? How y'all doing?
All right.
My brother.
The reality of it is that the biggest problem that I have with signing is the $10 million. It's not really signing
too much money.
Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick is $5 million to $2 million type quarterback.
Yes.
Right. So give him $10 million. You put him in an echelon that he has never been in his entire career. You're putting so everybody that's talking about this magic that you've seen for all of these years, it's no guarantee that you're gonna see that same Fitzmagic, good or bad, because we're putting Fitzmagic in a position that he's never been in before. But Fitzmagic is the third bass player in the band.
Come on, man.
We put him at lead singer.
Preach, brother, now preach.
We gave this motherfucker the main microphone and put the main on him and put the little tight Lenny Kravitz snake pants on his ass. and now we acting like this motherfucker's a rock star.
But apparently the same thing because they gave Dalton 13.
Hey, I'd rather have Fitzpatrick than Andy Dalton. I'm sorry.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know because off of record wise, Andy Dalton has had when he had Gruden, somebody who drafted him and played him the way he was,
to the
Andy
playoff.
Dalton, but he has a better resume as a starter than Fitzpatrick. I'm sorry, fellas. Y'all know that's
Yeah,
true.
And
yeah.
it's
That's
not
true, but I no.
about his resume or any of that stuff. What it's about is he has been a starter of a franchise, the face of a franchise.
Yeah.
If whoever we draft, unless we literally going to draft a journeyman quarterback, and nobody drafts a journeyman quarterback, what the fuck purpose does Fitzmagic serve for our team? He
You
has
don't know
never been
nothing.
a
And
franchise.
can
So he can't even translate the pressure that comes along with being the face to the franchise. And Ron Rivera's MO, if you look at last year, every type of free agent that he signed is the exact same player that he drafted. He signed a guard, he drafted a guard. He signed a wide receiver, he drafted a wide receiver. He traded for a quarterback, and then at the end of the season, he signed a quarterback. So everything that he does in free agency, he's letting you know I'm setting the ball right here at a 5 or a 6. Whoever I draft better be able to beat this 5 or 6, or they not the person that I'm really drafting. He purposely draft Peyton Barber just so that Grills Gibson could have the confidence. And the second that he saw that Adrian Peterson was the only real threat to Grills Gibson, he cut his ass. Just
Solid
so
person. Go ahead, B9. Solid runner. Go ahead, B9.
so that Grills Gibson could be confident as himself as a rookie and go into the season with the mindset, hell, I got to be all right. I beat out AP. So I must be better than the coaches must have confidence in me. The only problem I have with that, though, like I say, Fitzpatrick is not that caliber of player. Fitzpatrick is literally Scott Brooks. He's literally Garrison Matthews. Like he's the type of player that is the 15th man on an NBA bench. And you paid the 15th man on an NBA bench. LeBron.
Go ahead now.
And
Like
don't
that,
forget,
that's the only stupid thing about it. And because no, I'm sorry, there's another stupid thing about it. We now have a plethora of backups. Like we have 3 number 3 quarterbacks. No number 2, no starter. We got 3 threes. We got 3, 4, maybe 5 fucking number 3 wide receivers.
all
No
undrafted.
wide receiver, but we got 5 of them. And then y'all talk about signing Curtis Samuels. We'll have 6 number 3 wide receivers.
Church, brother Nine.
Not coming in changing shit for us. So what? You get a better Sims. So what?
Church, brother B9.
You get a better Sims.
see with these three threes quarterbacks we got these sorry ass quarterbacks.
Hey,
That's
hey,
why
wait a
I
minute.
say
Wait a minute.
running.
Roger, listen what you just said, Brett. If you play spades, how you gonna count 3 possibles?
Right. We need to run the ball though.
you know you ain't got enough spades. But hey, look, you hope your partner got enough spades to cover your 3 possibles.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, and that's right. Leon Towns. He said, "Don't forget Steven Montez." I mean, I'm gonna be 100, Leon. I would. I'm gonna tell y'all some real talk. Because of this shit, until we do something. First of all, I have to give respect to Red and Cowboy fans to tell me, hey, yeah, we won the division in 7-9. Let's see y'all do it again. We not doing. We didn't make us. I put it like this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, and I said this before. Everybody was when we took Logan Thomas. Everybody's okay. He proved us wrong. But then again, we had a different front office than we have now. We here it is. I'm gonna show you how shit is so discombobulated. We are putting in the news about having fucking co-ed cheerleaders instead of focusing on what's the main focus, and that's getting the respect of our fan base back. I don't like. Hey, look, I'm tired of talking about the past when I'm trying to tell somebody about, hey, you know what I'm saying, this, that, this. 7-9, even though we division champs going now, that's not respected. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm just being 100. 7-9 is not respected. You know what I'm saying? And even
Fuck last year.
thank you, B9.
The new year has started. Last year's last year. Only thing I want to hear about last year is on game 1 when they put that little bullshit up banner up for us. But fuck that shit. Last year's last year. The problem with what's going on, and I said this shit earlier, and I'm gonna get deeper into it now. The problem is all you dumbass fans out there that get used to want to rub your nipples and shit that you got a motherfucking player that's an all pro. So what? He's a guard.
Yeah, we need to trade his ass.
A right guard. And he's a right guard that can't play any other position. You can't move him to left guard. You can't move him to center. He got T-Rex arms, so he can't play neither tackle. What?
Look, I gotta mute my shit so B9 can keep preaching church. Go ahead, B.
Yet you gonna get this motherfucker tackle money, and then you look at a real organization that does shit the real way. The Patriots got the same right guard with the same issue. They don't franchise their right guard. They signed a new court. They re-signed their quarterback. 2 fucking starting tight ends. 2 tight ends that's both better than Logan Thomas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aguilar, they have literally signed 5 and 6 players just off of not signing one right guard.
Facts.
But all you dumbass fans, like I said, we can't get rid of him. We had an all-pro since we had a punter. So what? What are you proud of? That you got an all-pro punter and an all-pro right guard.
That's facts.
No, we need to get rid of him as soon as possible.
Dumbasses, but the new GMs are dumbasses. These are the first 2 moves that the new GMs have made, y'all. These are the first 2 moves that the Martys have made. Wasting
preach, brother Nine. Preach. I'm sorry. Preach, brother.
And signing Fitz magic.
We got a lot more to go.
If I just showed up in town and I'm trying to impress the ladies, I don't pull up in a 1975 Beetle Bug.
Volkswagen Beetle.
Hey, I got
that want to make an impression in DC, know that they're worth their medal, and they're bringing all this fucking experience that we got rid of supposedly in Kyle Smith. This is the experience you bring.
But you know who?
Pay a 39-year-old quarterback and overpay a right guard that hasn't played a full season in 5 years.
But you know who our head coach is. This what comes with the territory.
He didn't do this. Hey, wait a minute, B9. This is what I keep stating, though, BG. He didn't have this kind of power in Carolina. He didn't do this shit in Carolina. And that's what's suspect to me, because it makes me feel like Ron is like, hey, I'm gonna pull shit just because I know Daniel normally jumps in it. And Daniel ain't. And he's pulling this stuff. Like I said, I can respect it if he drafted the quarterback. He didn't do this shit in Carolina. He did not do this shit in Carolina.
I like what Armand just said. Armand just said we paying $18 million to protect Fitzpatrick. Look at that. 18 million. That makes sense. That makes sense, Armand. I'm glad you hit that one, but it really don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I would have paid share of 18 million.
We don't have to do it. I
want to make sure that I get this understood since that point was stated. Okay. Miami did not have a terrible offensive line. That is the reason why they went and drafted Tua. Because Tua was not, they waited for a long time. And when Fitzpatrick.
Who did the Dolphins take from us last year at guard?
That's right.
Flowers.
Eric Flowers.
And they only paid Flowers the same $20 million for 3 years.
Right.
Fitzpatrick had one of his best years ever last year. So what does he need a $20 million guard for?
He don't. That's why we need to get rid of him, get the damn pick or picks or whatever. I take whatever and just go ahead and save that cap space. And then and we need to do it now before tomorrow. Because tomorrow is out there.
They need to rescind it before he sign it. You know what I'm saying? I'll rescind that 18 million.
I agree with you, BG, because if he could do that shit with that defensive back we had, Josh Norman, if he can rescind this shit, he can rescind this shit.
Man, you can find a damn guard, man.
Yeah, plug and play.
And I'm going to tell y'all the reality of it, though. This is what really makes me mad. What really makes me mad is that Ron Rivera's let the cat out of the bag. Ron Rivera didn't believe in that team last year.
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
Ron Rivera was just as shocked to go to the playoffs last year as we were. And Ron Rivera came in here with a 5-year plan. Ron Rivera does not care that we made the playoffs last year. That's why I don't want to waste my time talking about it. Ron Rivera is going to stick to the same 5-year plan. And in Ron Rivera's 5-year plan, he's already washed out the first 2 years of just cleaning house.
Yep.
So the reality of it is that all this momentum that we as fans have built up don't mean shit to the coaches, the locker room. That Ron Rivera is going to give the same GM staff that I was talking about year one off. He's going to say, find your way, figure out where the Starbucks is, figure out where this is, get comfortable with your environment. And then once you back in DC and you got a good lay of the land, that's when I'm putting expectations on. That's when I'm putting, I'm expecting playoffs. I will give up 2 years to make the playoffs 5, 6, 7 years in a row. What we have to do, obviously, is be more patient and realize that anything that we win from last year or this year is bonus bucks.
That's right.
It's like finding $50 on the street. It's not a part of your paycheck. You cannot put it in. It's just money that you found, and hopefully you grab it before anyone else see that shit.
But see, that's why I stated that the only thing we can bank our shit on is that we got a beast-ass D-line. We need to fortify the defense. But this bullshit, y'all got a point. you definitely got a point, B9, that I'm spending that money. And when I heard how much doggone Miami gave Fitzpatrick, and we gave him almost 3-4 times that amount for 1 year in Washington. 1 year in Washington. I said to myself, wait.
That's probably what he wanted.
No, but see, pay attention to what's going on. You still got Dwayne Haskins money on the books, which is going to leave this year. We still got Alex Smith money on the books. That's going to leave this year. We signed that right guard Shirt to another 1-year deal. If he does not sign a long-year deal by June 1st, he will not be the Washington Red. He will be the next Kirk Cousins. He will be the franchise years and move. And I think,
and walk,
I personally think that's Ron's plan in the first place. Somebody that Ron brings in this year, like last year, he signed Barber to a 2-year deal. Now this year, he's only signing people to 1-year deal. Because, and this is why I keep telling y'all, we got to start getting prepared to start trading these D-line, these extra linemen and this and that or whatever, because we don't realize that Ron is cleaning house. And whether it's going to be Ionitis, whether it's going to be Jonathan Allen, whether it's going to be the big boy from Virginia Tech that we all like, somebody's not going to be here in the Ron regime going forward.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully Ron is smart enough to get some trade bait for them instead of just letting them walk. Because, and I personally don't think that Ron is smart enough, because Ron likes to make these big boy moves, but then ain't got nothing to back it up after he do it. Like, he was all dramatic when he cut Dwayne Haskins. But after you be all dramatic and cut Dwayne Haskins, you come back with Taylor Heineken and Fitzpatrick. Nigga, don't cut Dwayne Haskins then, if that's all you got for me. And I'm not saying Dwayne Haskins was the answer. But if I'm going to be big boy, I'm talking all this shit about, hey, well, get the fuck out of here and this and that. And then I turn around and start warming up some toast. Maybe I shouldn't have kicked that girl out that could cook me a 3-4 course meal.
Go ahead, brother Nine.
Yeah, but you can't let a supposedly owner driven pick in Dwayne Haskins not putting in the time and the work, and the rest of the team is sacrificing and working hard and shit. And this nigga over here, motherfucker, going to the club, you lose the locker room like that. He had to cut it.
Okay, so what?
You didn't have to cut him. You didn't have to be part of the locker room. I agree with you.
I'm gonna show you.
Time, guys. Talk one at a time, please.
And shit. Fuck that. You not dedicated to your craft. Nigga, you in the NFL, you got one of the most high profile motherfucking jobs in the damn nation. You supposed to be better than that. You supposed to be the last damn person to lead the damn.
I agree with
you. Hey, Roger, I'm gonna tell you where I'm a little Mr. Screwed with that comment. Because here it is. These mugs, when he was in Carolina, he had Steve Smith, and he was a compassionate freaking player. And he treated him like he was a $2 hoe. So I don't have credits to that statement, because guess what? When he seen a wide receiver with massive work ethic like Steve Smith, he didn't treat him respectfully. And at the same token, wait a minute. At the same token, Dwayne Haskins was a kid. And he had Cam Newton when he was a kid. The same way with Cam in that Super Bowl, instead of taking his loss like a man, because he was the face of the franchise, Cam acted like a baby. And Ron didn't check that shit. And when he did it in a way to where Cam, he understood how to respect it. If you're the head coach, now you telling me I guarantee the same shit that Haskins pulled in DC, he ain't gonna pull that shit with Tomlin in damn Pittsburgh. I wouldn't have bet money on it. And when all they talk about Ron is him being strict and a military kind of guy, well, I'm ex-military. That is bull crap because they didn't, like B9 said, that was not none of his people. And I respect that. And he only played Haskins because Daniel Snyder asked him, hey, look,
But see,
I got to
other
give
than
this
all
guy a chance.
the
And
maturity shit,
to go get Fitzpatrick, we literally are not fortifying anything on our team. My man up there just put something up on a comment and said we spent $28 million on a guard. Okay,
18.
we spent 18, but I'm saying 18, and if you add in Fitzmagic, it's 28.
But I don't think Ron. I think he's gonna get rid of Sheriff.
It ain't gonna be this year.
They're
It ain't gonna be this year.
Deal, and then he gonna backload that damn guarantee money and pay him after, so it won't be such a cap hit if they sign him to a long-term deal. But me, I'm getting rid of him because I can't rely on him because you done missed a third of your damn season in the past 3 years, so I can't depend on you. So I'm gonna draft me a guard, and then I'm gonna go sign Larry Warford. See, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna get rid of Sheriff and get the pick and pick somebody else. Some other need that I need. I'm gonna give me a free safety. I'm gonna give me a weak side linebacker, and I'm gonna give me a damn tight end in the draft.
And I agree with you, and I would do the same thing, Rod. But the reality of it is that we're not thinking like the team is thinking. If they wasn't gonna sign Sheriff, they wouldn't have franchised today. You don't. If you already,
but this the second they had time to get a long-term deal done last year, but he missed some games. And why they didn't do it like during the playoffs is when they should have made up their mind. They
Hey, Roger.
During the playoffs.
Right. Hey, Roger. You know, B Nizzle, he made a good point. Here it is. When Adrian Peterson was holding us down the last couple of years, but you go and I point this out to anybody to answer. I know B9, he already told me his point and his stance. How in the hell, if Adrian Peterson was holding us down the last couple of years and you just threw him away like he was garbage? We all did not expect Adrian Peterson to get cut. When he got cut, we all was like, huh? And guess what? Gibson got his ass hurt and could not. So far, all of our rookies have gotten hurt, including Chase. So here it is. When Adrian Peterson was holding us down, and then the first move that made on the offensive side outside is Brandon Sheriff is Ryan Fitzpatrick. Now here it is. We talking about a solidified great running back in the history of the NFL and was holding us down. Guess what? Adrian Peterson, the last teams he had played for, he looked like booty juice. He come to Washington and held it down. And guess what? Ron cut him.
For Peyton Barber.
Not just cut him, he cut him for Barber.
Peyton Barber, yep.
That's who we cut him for. And that's my whole point to Roger. Like, if you already free a Sheriff, if you trying to get rid of a bitch and you literally gotten rid of her, you're not gonna put an engagement ring on her and have some elaborate plan to get rid of her again later. You was already rid of her. He was already a free agent. So if we was gonna get rid of him, we don't franchise him to get rid of him. That's the dumbest thing ever.
I don't know about that, Armand. Armand said AP didn't fit this offense. I believe he would have fit this offense. Because what did Peyton Barber do? Nothing.
Thank you. I was getting ready to put that point. Go ahead, BG.
Peyton Barber didn't do nothing, so AP would have fit this offense.
And I take a step further. I got a step further. Armand, this is what everybody still ain't gonna say. Christian McCaffrey has been hurt his last couple of years. He ain't got to finish out the damn season.
Yeah.
He ain't getting to finish out the season. People, they talk about Christian McCaffrey. And I remember, and this wasn't when we had Jack Del Rio, but when we played Carolina, remember, we was the reason why they lost their damn job. Ron lost the job. Christian McCaffrey was not hurt. He was playing that game. Christian McCaffrey didn't do shit. And I'm just speaking facts.
And then I'm going to take it a step further. How the fuck do you cut Geis? Which I understand why you cut Geis. But how do you cut Geis, then cut AP?
Don't make sense.
You cut 2,000-yard backs for Peyton. And you're telling me he doesn't fit, and they don't fit into they fit into any offense.
Hey, B9. Hey, I can ask you and BG and everybody in the comment section, if we would have had AP, do you think defenses would have paid a little attention to AP and then Terry wouldn't have not been stressed out as bad? Because AP was viable from his position as a running back in Washington.
I'm going to tell you what hurts the most, though. It's not even about AP. What hurts the most in March of 2021 is that the Patriots signed 2 tight ends better than all of our tight ends. 2 of them.
Yeah, we could have went out and got.
That younger from the Titans he's a better Logan, whatever the fuck his name is. Thomas Logan.
You're saying this is I'm responding to Armand. He said AP wanted prime money. AP was under contract from us. He got cut.
Armand, usually me and you be on the same page, but you must have been smoking what I'm smoking because your memory's off tonight.
Yes, AP was under contract with us, Armand.
AP was under a 1-year, $2 million contract. He was already signed.
Yes.
Done. Like there was no need.
In fact, AP
didn't save anything by cutting him.
Cutting him. And what's even worse? AP said he was shocked that he got cut. He couldn't believe it.
Let me go back. Let me go back last year. Let me go back last year when we was all talking about the weapons at running back that we had. I know I'm trying to remember. Do you guys remember us talking about Antonio Gibson, Peyton Barber, AP, all of them back then before the season started? Nope. We was all discussing that AP would be the starter and that we'll use Antonio Gibson as another wide receiver somewhat. And then we was talking about Bryce Love we was talking about as well. And who else? We was talking about Geis as well. Geis was in there.
Yep.
So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they made a bad decision when they let AP go, for sure. I think they was real bad, and especially when we got Barber. I'm like, come on. You let AP go for Barber? Just to pick up 2 yards?
I mean, for those who talk for Fitzpatrick, here it is. Fitzpatrick will not, when he retired, he will not be going to the Hall of Fame. Adrian Peterson will be going to the Hall of Fame when he stops playing football. for all the people that's speaking for Fitzpatrick.
Hold on. I'm not gonna, hey, Santel, I'm not gonna let you insult the chat like that. They are not that stupid where they thought that Fitzmagic ever had a chance of going to the Hall. There's no
Well, that's what see be Nizzle. Be Nizzle. That's what got me confused because when I hear that that people are defending for Fitzpatrick, like that was a great move. That was not a great move.
Tell you what it is, Santiago. And D-Dog is here, and D-Dog is one of the guilty parties of this. And I'm not jumping on D. I'm talking about D-Dog in the past, because even D-Dog agrees with this Fitzmagic bullshit. But
he better bring it. Yeah, he believe that shit be Nizzle. He better bring it.
Play the type of fan where the Skins can't do no wrong. Anything that the Skins do,
what's up, Ava?
Them 150%. Oh, Peyton Barber, he's good in short yardage. Oh, such and such, he's good in 3rd and 2s. I mean, he gonna find the perfect itemized situation for this. Oh, Jeremy Sprinkle, he a good blocker. No, he ain't. Everybody's good at something. A lot of these motherfuckers don't belong in the NFL, D-Dog. A lot of them don't belong. And Fitzpatrick belongs in the NFL. But Fitzpatrick don't.
Hey, look. Hey, B9. That's hey, B9. Hey, look. That was what you saying is like them people who used to say Top and Redovich when he was Robo QB that he was supposed to be the best QB going out of college into the pros. You remember him?
All right, let me ask the panel, because I see a lot of people's upset about this Fitzpatrick move. If not Fitzpatrick, who would y'all would have picked up? Without us giving up no trades, no pick. Who would you guys would have picked up?
A wide receiver or a
no.
Just a quarterback. I would have dared go try to I could pay $10 million to Cam Newton.
He signed already.
I'm saying though, he should have been going forward with him. I think they waited too long. In my opinion.
Who would you guys would have picked up?
For what? For now knowing that Ron Rivera just wanted a stopgate, I'd have got Kobe Brissett. I'd have got Tyrod Taylor. I'd have got
Tyrod Taylor.
A lot of younger backup. I mean, like I said, and I know that I'm in the minority with this, but once again, whenever we sign a bum, the first name I think of is like whenever we sign a Caucasian bum in the NFL, I always wonder why the hell did Kaepernick's phone not ring?
Yeah.
Hello.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
There's a plethora of quarterbacks that we could have got. And only gave them once again. Kaepernick would have signed for $5 million to get back in the league on a 1-year deal. Kobe was signed a 1-year deal to get another chance at a starting quarterback job. Tyrod Taylor would have signed for $5 million to get another. Fuck, you could have brought RG3 back.
Yeah. I'm with you on that, B now.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that one.
Hey,
but I see what you're saying. You could have.
Talking about the caliber of quarterback.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yo, see what B Nizzle, what everybody fails to realize. All me and Beat, because I know people they asked it about what makes me and B9 Nizzle grind our gears. We just saying for this to be the second day of free agency, our first move was not supposed to be a 39-year-old for all the money that we have, journeyman quarterback.
And what's the rush? And what's the rush?
Thank you.
Like we all know that all know Mariota's getting sacked. We all know that it's going to be at least 2 or 3 quarterbacks just off of the salary cap restrictions that would have been available. And then,
hey, BG, B9.
Let him talk.
And then when other teams get the players that they want to get, then it's going to cut other players. So all we had to do was, like you said, this is the first and second day of free agency. We don't got to conquer the world, and it took God 6 days to make the world. Shit.
He rested on the 7th. Go ahead, B Nizzle. I gotta say this.
Yeah, I know
hey,
look, go off
B Nizzle. I want to hear D-Dog tell me his stance for Fitzpatrick since we doggone done said that.
I need you, D-Dog. Make it all right. Make it all right, D-Dog, please.
You know what I'm saying?
I tried to see if he can run. He showed me somebody that he ran over, but come on, man. 39-year-old ego. Man, I just go ahead and just wait for Kyle Allen to get healthy, man. If you're going to get Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick is no game changer. And I mean, I hope he make a liar out of me this year. And I will find a positive input to say, okay.
I tell you what, D-Dog, hey, BG, you mock this good. If Ryan Fitzpatrick doggone shows up on our team, I will go and get a freaking Ryan Fitzpatrick jersey and sport it on this damn panel in front of everybody. Because I'm a real G like that. Like I got Cam Sims jersey. I'm a real G like that.
Now, let me say this. I think, to be honest, I think this was a rush job. I think they rushed this Fitzpatrick signing because this what I was thinking. I think they rushed this Fitzpatrick signing because some wide receivers was interested in coming here. That's the only reason why I think they went out and got Fitzpatrick. But now, as we see, there's no wide receiver yet. So we don't know. I mean, there's rumors that Curtis Samuel, is talking with the Redskins.
But BG, don't we got the cerebral offense that can work?
There has never hold on, BG, to answer your thing. There has never been a wide receiver in the history of the NFL that's been like, oh shit, you got Fitzpatrick? Never.
Exactly.
Never.
Oh no. Hey, I got one better than that, BG. There's never been a defense that's saying, damn, Fitzpatrick get ready to blow us out. Because they know he can throw kicks like a mug once he get the rope.
Hey, but I'm gonna take the conversation to the next level. If it's all right with you, BG.
You good.
Now that we got Fitzpatrick, how do we still win with him?
Say that again. How what?
Real football question. Now that we have Fitzpatrick, how do we still win the NFC East with him?
You know what? Since you posted that question, B Nizzle, I want to say, and everybody, don't think I'm crazy with what I'm about to say. Right now, I feel we got the same damn chance that we had when we put Josh Johnson behind quarterback at the last moment. Motherfucking thing. I'm just telling y'all. That's just my own personal feeling. Josh Johnson. When we grab Josh Johnson out the blue,
we need to bring. I think the only way we can. Oh my goodness, I'm not.
Wait a minute, Josh By said we just signed Juju, 6 year, $90 million.
I think we. Did you
hear that?
Hold on. I ain't worried about Juju. I think we need to bring in some talent. To be honest with you. We got to do something and build through the draft.
They want cerebral players.
Even if we gotta go through the draft and move up to get one of these awesome wide receivers, or we can sneak in, or we can sneak in sneak further up and we can get Kyle Pitts or somebody like that. We got to do something. We got to do something to surround some talent around Fitzpatrick. If not, we're doomed.
I gotta make sure this shit real. Josh Bond said we just signed Juju 6 year, $90 million. It's real. I told people we was gonna sign Juju. Everybody better listen when I tell you what we gonna do. I told everybody, BG, everybody. See, I've been telling everybody. I said this yesterday after we damn signed this package. We better sign Juju. And
Juju's
now that we got Juju,
he's a number 2 receiver. He's a number 2.
Hey, you want to know something? That's a solid number 2 receiver that will pull attention away from Terry.
Is that for real though? For real?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, 6 years, $90 million.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Leaf Razor talking about
show up for real.
Leaf Razor said we got Juju.
All right, check this out, guys. Check this out. Now
that's Antoine Randall / Mike Wallace.
6 years for $90 million. Would you rather give that money to Galladay?
Absolutely.
$15 million a year? Nah, I don't know.
Nah. Because ain't Galladay older?
Galladay, I don't want nobody, and see, this is my thing with Galladay. I don't want anybody else that got injury problems. I'm trying to get rid of motherfuckers that got injury problems. I don't want to sign nobody or bring nobody here and that got injury problems. I don't give it.
Right.
I'm from the school, and I told this to somebody on the panel. My old basketball coach used to tell me, your best ability is availability. I don't give a fuck if you can dunk blindfolded. If you got a swollen ankle, you ain't shit to me.
You know what, B9? Doggone Amar Brown said something that was real shit. He said, damn, Terry gonna want $150 million now.
No, he ain't. Because Terry McLaurin, no, he ain't. Because Terry McLaurin is on the same level as Juju, dog. He's on the same level. Matter of fact, and I'll take it a step further. Juju's actually better than Terry McLaurin because of touchdowns. That's what matters.
I agree.
I don't think Terry McLaurin's got double-digit touchdowns in his career yet.
You know why? You know
why? You do have inconsistent quarterbacking. You got to put that in the factor too, though.
You got to tell the whole story on that one.
Now I will say, now B9, you know, I've been saying on here, I'm not a fan of Fitzpatrick, but one thing I will want if we have to have Fitzpatrick is him to have weapons, because I will give it to him when he is throwing on target. He can hit the wide receiver. I'm not a fan of him not beating this. I'm just saying. That's it. Go ahead.
Can he do the job?
The one he needs weapons, and Juju's a good weapon for him. Logan Paulson's a good weapon for him. You got to get another tight end for him. But the number one key that we don't have, and how ironic we've been talking about Dice and Adrian Peterson, the one thing that Fitzpatrick needs is a real power running back.
Right.
I don't see nothing about Juju, man. I'm sorry. I don't see what y'all talking about. He could be trolled. That could be trolled.
Juju had 1 year, 1 or 2 years where he really balled. And he took over AB spot, Antonio Brown spot. They had a real. But Juju, he all right, you know.
Why would the Steelers report that and not the NFL Network? Nothing like that. I haven't seen nothing about that. So
he might. I put it like this. I've been saying this all along, though, BG. He been saying he told a fan on the Instagram that he wasn't returning back to the Steelers. So the Steelers has been wanting to know, where is he going? I mean, I'm not saying it is. I haven't seen it, but I'm just saying.
I don't see nothing. If Adam Schefter not reporting it, it ain't real.
Well, let me say this too now, BG. I don't know about everybody else, but that same leak came out earlier yesterday about Fitzpatrick before we got to Fitzpatrick. it did it the same way. And then we heard Fitzpatrick. Okay, everybody know they heard Fitzpatrick. They heard doggone. We couldn't hear nothing about Mariota.
To be honest, Juju overrated. Juju overrated to me, man.
Hey, but he can't be no worse than dang on. You think he's upgraded for Cam Sims though?
Absolutely.
No, we still got Cam Sims.
I'll give him that one.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Get that $90 million back, man.
I'm getting ready to tell y'all.
Back and go get bring Josh Dotson back, man. Give us the $90 million.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Hey, real talk. I'm gonna tell y'all. Even though I know y'all saying that about Cam, but one thing that I respect, that man got no respect his whole entire time. Jay Gruden treated him shit. And he literally, for whatever he did, he was undrafted. And for anybody that y'all are comparing, y'all are comparing this man against drafted people who, even when Cam Sims was at Alabama, they didn't give him respect. So y'all comparing people who in college was validated with their colleges and with the teams they're with. So I'm not gonna say I'm not saying Juju is garbage, but I'm not gonna say Cam Sims is garbage. What garbage is we pay.
I'm saying that. Do you think he's an upgrade? Hawk, what you think?
Sims? I think I'm gonna tell you what I feel. Absolutely. I feel like this.
Absolutely.
Your average defensive back in the NFL is barely 6 foot. Cam Sims is 6'5". So when it's time, when they finally get it down pat, Juju, Terry, Logan is not small. Logan Thomas is not small.
Hey Santiago, how let me ask you this.
Is Juju better than Cam Sims?
Go. Hold on. Santiago, BGF, everybody's on the panel, matter of fact. Let me know if Cam Sims had more drops than catches this past season. Because I believe he had more drops than catches this past season.
No, I don't think he didn't drop the pass. He didn't drop the ball a lot last year.
I agree with that.
He didn't drop too many.
He dropped passes.
No, Steven Sims is the one that was dropping passes.
Yeah, there we go. Steven Sims was dropping on the gloves on his hands.
Both of them.
That man dropped his own hands before the ball got to him.
The only thing, hey, Hawk, tell me, okay, hey, wait a minute, I'm gonna say this, B Nizzle. The only thing respectful that damn Steven Sims did all last year was that touchdown catch against Tampa. That's it. That's it. For anybody to say something about no disrespect to Louis T or whatever not, because I know how you're a big fan. Fuck Steven Sims. Steven Sims is hurt.
Sophomore slump. That's all.
Hey, guess what? I'm gonna tell you, D-Dog. I'm on a train. If we can go and sign, damn, and this is my personal opinion. If we can go and freaking sign, doggone, Ryan Fitzpatrick, we still got Reuben Foster on the bench. Doggone, I want you to feel me. He ain't signed. We got people talking about Reuben coming back. We didn't see Reuben make it through a practice yet. And watch.
The last time I seen Reuben was at lunch.
Reuben Foster might not have his speed back or none of that, man.
We got Bryce Love.
Listen, you never the same.
When people fail to realize we got these people, they are sitting on. When B Nizzle say contracts, Reuben Foster is on those books. Bryce Love is on those books. Thaddeus Moss is on those books. AGG is on those books. And guess what?
Look, all the names you just gave me, all of those guys were non-factors last season. All the names.
We worry about who gonna play.
All of was non-factors.
You right.
I ain't lying to you.
Yeah, that Juju crowd was fake.
I mean,
Yeah, I just came across something saying that Juju's deciding between us and the Cardinals. Nothing particular.
I hope he don't do the thing like he did the same thing like Amari Cooper did with Dallas.
Yeah, he's saying
I want him to come in and make an impact.
Cardinals. So we'll see.
What was that, B Nizzle?
I said I just saw an article he sent a tweet to his teammates saying it's going to be either the Twins or the Cardinals. He's not going back to the Steelers.
And I said that.
And see, and I'm thinking it's us because there's no guarantee starting job for him in Arizona.
You damn right. And that's what he wants.
It is not a guarantee starting job for him in Arizona.
Once Fitzgerald retires, he's automatically the number 2 behind DeAndre Hopkins in Arizona.
Yeah, but see, you got to realize players don't want to give up a whole year when they think they're ready to do something.
Right.
Yeah.
If he getting the same money and getting an opportunity now versus being on the shelf and being the man next year, I'm the man now.
I mean, look, bottom line to me, Juju Smith-Schuster, the reason why he was even put on was because he had that lightning rod Antonio Brown commanding double teams. You know what I'm saying? No matter where Antonio Brown was on the field with the Steelers, you had to look out for AB.
So Hawk, don't Terry ask for that same thing? Don't Terry demand double teams.
I mean,
every team when they play us, when Pittsburgh played us, I'm sorry, and I'm a Terry McLaurin fan. Terry didn't do jack because they double and triple teamed him. They even said that was their game plan. That's why Cam Sims had a great game. That's why Logan Thomas had a great game against Steelers.
This has nothing to do with Terry McLaurin. I just went down the whole list of all the receivers that we have, and all of them are number 3, 4, 5, 6 receivers. If we sign Schuster, we finally have a number 2 receiver.
That's right.
No questions asked. Now, is he the best number 2 receiver? Y'all can debate that all day long. But at least we in the fucking game now.
I agree. That's what I was saying. Well, if at least one thing I can say, Fitzpatrick, we don't have enough weapons to be feeling any kind of way about Fitzpatrick. And the only thing, I look at it from this perspective is that, he's on the team now. We need to have what you say, B.
Fitzpatrick has made me
name 3 reasons why he deserves a contract.
Oh, come on. Talk one at a time, please.
Go ahead, Debo.
No, I said, what 3 reasons he had that you can justify paying him $10 million a year?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even.
Go
I don't
ahead,
have but as far as winning with him, since we now are stuck with him, we need I want that running back from North Carolina. All y'all need to go look at Williams from North Carolina.
Hey, you ain't got to tell me because I watched him play against Clemson, so I know exactly what you're talking about, B.
So if we need a running back that is going to demand 1,200 to 1,500 yards guaranteed, and knock helmets off while doing it. This younger Williams is a small version of Jamal Lucas.
Bob Harris thinks.
Oh, I got it.
Go ahead.
Bob Harris, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. He said he asked the question: is Fitzpatrick an upgrade from the QBs we have had? You said from QBs we have had,
or have. Yeah,
He
that's
and Alex Smith are the same guy.
Yep,
Exactly.
that's what I'm thinking
So
too.
the answer to that is no. He's not an upgrade. A healthy Alex Smith with both of his legs will be better than Fitzpatrick.
in a heartbeat.
Stop playing, y'all. Alex Smith proved last year that him with one leg is better than Fitzpatrick. Last year with one leg.
I
Hey,
ain't talking about
hey,
that much,
hey,
but damn,
hey,
he
B9.
is not the player, man.
Made the playoffs and one did. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? One had
I got
and one did.
He played for Buffalo, didn't he? At one time, right?
He played for everybody.
He's played for everybody.
Hey, and Santiago know what I'm talking about when I say this. Made for the street. Okay? he ain't the type of quarterback you wipe up. That quarterback, everybody that. Everybody that had been in the cookie jar on Fitzpatrick. And that's another bad thing that everybody knows the playbook on him. Inside and out, he's been on 10 fucking teams.
Right.
They already know how to stop him. They already know how to get him rattled. They already know how to turn Fitz magic into Fitz tragic.
And New York Beast, instead of you trying to get y'all a wide receiver, y'all need to let Saquon get healthy and stay healthy. Because y'all need to slap his ass if he can't stay healthy after this year.
But
You
that's
my
what we need is
Let me see. Who was our first
one.
weekend?
Shout out to the 51 in the building, guys. Thank you guys for coming through. Don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure you smash the thumbs up. Let's let the numbers match up. Thank you guys for coming in.
Pro T, what's up, Pro T?
Pro T.
Protect Sports, what's going on? Appreciate you.
what up? Yeah.
Armand said Fitz is a poor man's Brett Favre. Facts. I agree.
Facts. A gunslinger.
I mean, I'm just
so now we have to pick up a receiver. I think we should pick up a receiver and get a receiver out the draft.
I'm not.
I'm sold on Waddle. I don't know about you guys. I think B Nizzle's sold on Waddle as well, but I'm sold on Waddle in the draft. The only way we can get him, we're gonna have to move up and get him. He's not gonna fall
Wait a
to
minute.
19.
I gotta say this. David Wiley say Cowboy will destroy Fitzpatrick. Guess what? Chase Young and company will destroy. I remember I keep saying this for all y'all Cowboy fans. Before Chase Young got there, that last game when Montez Sweat played damn Dallas, he was sacking Dak Prescott left and right. Y'all ain't got no damn place to talk. Y'all damn running back is the highest damn paid running back in the NFL, and he's a fumbler. He likes to fumble. Y'all have a head coach that does not know how to draw up running back scheme. Talking to me. Mike McCarthy never had a 1,000-yard running back when he was in down Green Bay. Get that shit through your skull. So when you talk about what y'all gonna do, I'm gonna make sure y'all understand. Y'all defense ain't ready for.
I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all.
What's that,
I got
man?
the
What's
schedule here. It says our first game is at Atlanta. Second is at Carolina. Then it's at Dallas. Is that 3-0? You see with Fitzpatrick?
Hell yeah.
We can't jump.
Or
We
three.
can't jump
Then
on
we
that
got
right now
Denver.
because we don't know how our roster gonna be. We don't know how our roster gonna turn out yet.
Or
So
there.
that's
Man, hey, look, I'm sorry, but I know it's a repeated.
You need a playmaker, man.
Bizzle, what I'm about to say, hey, outside of that statement, what I'm about to say, but is echoed through B Nizzle and the rest of my people. Fuck guys.
How about that? How about that?
Tell them to put their damn
Bob Harris was
hey,
good, Bob.
hey, look, we tell Dallas for Zeke, we got that new high top cutoff tutu for his chest.
Hey, let's
For
stay
his next.
focused. Hey, let's stay focused, guys. Let's stay focused. We ain't worried about the Cowboys right now. This is a Washington football team panel.
But all I'm just saying, with that being said,
about the Cowboys right now.
Okay, so do you agree with what I said, BG? That if we get a validated wide receiver,
valid,
that we can be able to be a little bit dealing. Can you deal with Fitzpatrick if we got offensive weapons around?
Of course.
What about you, B-Niz?
Can he get to him?
You got to put weapons around him, of course.
Yeah, but it got to be the right.
You put weapons around Fitzpatrick, can ball out.
Fitzpatrick is the type of quarterback where you got to have real running backs behind him. Okay? Fitzpatrick is not the type of quarterback where you have, where the more he throws, it increases your odds of winning. The less he throws is what increases your odds of winning. So you have to have a power running game that can get 20 to 30 carries and 150 to 200 yards every game if you really want to give Fitzpatrick a chance. And that's the best thing to do for him is to take the ball out of his hands and then give him 20 to 25 passes and let 5 of them be long ball shots. That's your best scenario.
And Sarah, I see your comment. Curtis Samuel will be ideal for our Washington team. I don't want no more Panther players. If it's my personal opinion, I don't want. We like you just heard Beatles say that there's been tape on these players. I don't want no more Panther players. If we could get down on McCaffrey, I would want him. I don't want no more Panther players. Why would you want McCaffrey? And we just said he can't even stay healthy a whole full season. When the last time McCaffrey
used 90% of the time?
Okay, well then guess what? It's a physical game. It's a physical game, so that's part of the game. That's why I just said
if you run the ball
that's
like
why I
that,
just
you're
said
gonna have more of a chance to get injured.
And we'll see. But D-Dog, that's why I just told New York Beast that at the end of the day, if Saquon can't stay healthy, they need to get rid of his ass. And Boston, Bryce Love, he can't stay on the field. We ain't seen his ass. In fact, he's ghost. He's taking up somebody's spot. All these people.
Hey, Big Simple, let me get a word in from you, Big Simple. What's going on with you, brother?
Not much. Just checking in, is trying to see, I'm hoping that, I know y'all was talking about Curtis Samuel. You feel me? I'm down to get Curtis Samuel. You feel me? Because we don't have no other. I know draft is the option. We all know the draft is the option, but I'm down to get Curtis Samuel. Even though he's a Panthers player, I know. Overall, we looking at the draft, and we trying to get a wide receiver too. But overall, looking at Curtis Samuel, I would take him. Because with the Panthers, everybody saying he's an ex-Panther. Of course, I understand. I know how y'all feel. Y'all don't want to be the Washington. We already Washington Panthers anyway. You feel me? But overall, I look at Curtis Samuel on this team. He knows the offense. He knows what's going to go down. You feel me? So if he goes onto this offense, I believe it will be way more better. That's just
So Big Simple,
that's
let me
how I
ask
look
you
at it.
this. Let me ask you this, Big Simple. Do you consider Curtis Samuel a true number 1, 2, or 3?
I look at Curtis Samuel as a
2.
No, let him answer. Let him answer. Let him
as a
answer. Let
2.
him answer.
As a 2. As a 2.
That's a 3
If he was
slash
on
4.
this,
But go ahead.
if he was on this team, he'll be a number 2. And that's just being real. He would be a number 2 if he was on this team. He'll be a
I'm
number
talking
2
about
if he
I'm
was.
talking about in general, not on this team.
Overkill.
In general.
Thank you.
Overkill. Hey, wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. Big Simple. You would think that he's a number 2 over Kelvin Harmon on our team.
I'm talking about in general, guys, not
Kevin Hart.
on this squad.
Thank you, BG. Yeah. There's a
But
lot.
on this squad too. But for the whole league, like average, he'll probably a 3.
Yes,
best.
I don't see him. I don't see him as a 1 or a 2. I see him as a 2.
Yeah, I see
That's
a
right.
3. Yeah,
I
see him
said
as
3
a
or 4.
at best. Yeah.
At best.
I say 3. But if he was on
I
this
gotta
team,
say 3
that's
because
how I feel.
Everybody in the comment
the
section is saying
reason
a 3.
why he got the speed that he can explode. He could be a third receiver. He'll catch the ball right in the middle and then take off. Number 3 receivers known for that.
I'm not talking about
So-
on this team, guys. I'm talking about
In general.
I'm talking about on any team.
Yeah.
I'm talking about any team.
He's talking about
Because
off of
he's not-
value.
he's not
any
like-
team.
Or if he played for Arizona,
I mean,
He's
let's
talking
be
about-
honest, he's not like
he'll be a
that.
good number 2.
BG is talking about market value for him across the league.
Number
Yes.
3.
Number
3.
I say he a number 3.
A lot of
He a
teams
number
need
3
a
at
third
best.
receiver.
He a number 3 at best. But I still. But if he was, I still think if he was on this team, he'll be a number 2. He'll be the number 2. That's just
So Big
being
Simple,
real.
That tells you
can I
how
ask
bad
you-
we are.
Hey, Big Simple, can I ask you, just being honest now, off of what we just said and what was said and what you said, how much do you think that he would get paid from us being the position that he plays?
And when he get that money,
He's gonna get
this
overpaid.
is free. This how free agency. This how free agency work. It's not.
Is he gonna get paid like a 3? Is he gonna, if we come to Washington, he gonna get paid like a 3 or higher?
He gonna get paid. He gonna get paid.
If he
At
show out, he'll
least-
probably get played higher,
least-
man.
No, I ain't talking about his show out. I'm talking about
between the
face.
12.
I'm talking about on football market value right now to Washington. Will we overpay him or will we underpay him?
The way free agency is, that's how it is. It's going up. It's going up. That's how free agency is. We can't stop it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it is. It's
We don't-
about if you're trying to get Curtis Samuel, it's going to be 10 to 12.
Do you think he's worth 10? Do you think, I'm asking you now, Big Simple, do you think he's worth 10 to 12 mil a year in Washington?
No. No.
He's not worth that.
Okay.
He's not worth that.
I'm wrong. I was getting ready. Well, you was about to maybe have a heart attack, Big Simple.
He's not worth that. But that's how free agency work. That's how free agency work.
He's not only is he
All
not
right,
worth, but there's nobody on our team that can be a number 3 receiver getting $10 million a year. Like we have
Amen.
a team where if you have to have the skills of a Curtis Samuel, you draft him. You don't pay that in free agency. Because Curtis Samuels is gonna want the same contract from us that Juju's gonna get from the league. And that would be stupid on our part to give that man that type of money. What you got to realize is 2 different types of things, and I'm glad BG made the difference. There's players that can start for the Wizards, and then there's players that can start for the NBA. There's a big difference. A humongous difference. Bradley Beal knows if he goes to a real NBA team, he will not lead the league in scoring. He knows that if he goes to a real NBA team, he's the third option at best.
Oh, he's number 2 option.
Not on the Lakers. Not on the Lakers, he ain't.
That's true.
Not on.
What it do, bro?
Not on the Philadelphia 76ers.
Hey, be not listen. Not even on my not. Hey, be not listen.
Bradley Beal, bro.
Hey, protect. He ain't even that on my Miami Heat.
Well, that's cap. That's what cap. Bradley Beal, cap.
Yeah, that's Cal with the Heat now. He's trash.
That's cap. Now you say what you say. You can say the Bucks.
Cause see, we got all bucket workman players on Miami.
But Bradley,
ain't nobody trying to think.
He's taking one of the white boys. Period. He's taking Tyler Hero's.
I'm not a Wizards fan. Don't play that man like that, bro. Don't do that, man.
Hey, he's taking Tyler Hero's spot. Period. There's no question.
No kids. No kids, bro.
So let me welcome Protect Sport to the live stream, brother. Thank you for coming on.
Let's do what we do.
So what's your input? What's your input on what we talked about, brother?
About Curtis Samuel? First of all, he ain't worth no $10 to $12 million. That's dead. Number 2, he is a number 3 receiver in this league. Point blank, period. He's a souped up Jameson Crowder who's faster. They got a little more durability. Number 3, and more importantly, I don't mind paying Curtis Samuel, but I need someone on top of that, bro. I'm not about to just pay Curtis Samuel and be like, oh, that's our big free agent guy. That's our big fish. I want Galladay, bro. I want Kenny Galladay. I know Kenny Galladay is a 1. I know he's a 1. He's a 1A, a 1B with Terry. They 1A, 1B. Curtis Samuel.
Would you accept Juju Protect?
Oh, man. Mr. Corvette, Mr. Dancing Man. Dancing Man, it's acceptable.
If we can't get Galladay and we got Juju, would you be cool with it?
No, I'm not paying both of them. It's gonna be one or the other for me.
I'm saying if we couldn't get Galladay, would you be cool with Juju?
I'll be fine with it. If it's around Curtis Samuel money, yeah. I'm not paying him no $16, $17 million. That's dead. Juju can Corvette his ass somewhere else. I'm not paying no. He can do this somewhere else. He can take that somewhere else. If it's 10 to 12, yeah, I give Juju 10 to 12 million. I'm cool with that. Any more than 13 is enough. And I mean, hell no.
Well, all the receivers gonna be overpaid anyway. They all gonna be overpaid.
I'm telling you, that's how it is. That's how free agency is.
Man, love
hey, well then, to piggyback off that BG, the messed up part about it, and this is what B Nizzle was touching base to. This is a receiver draft.
Thank you.
It's a good crop. It's a good crop. I ain't gonna hold you.
But draft is not a good receiver free agency class. So I don't understand why we wasting our time trying to give $10 to $13 million to somebody when we can draft literally 2 or 3 receivers that are better than these fucking free agents.
But I feel that be now, but
they just gotta fall to us, man. That's the only.
Hit me out though. I understand that, but I still have faith in Kelvin Harmon. I think Kelvin Harmon could be something. I hate saying this. I know people say they're gonna cuss me out about this one, but I even got a little bit of faith in Steven Sims. This much, just a little bit.
What the hell?
This much, like this. It's so minuscule.
Steven's out the door.
He probably is out the door, but I'm just saying, like, hey, I see him do. I saw him do some things in the league. I'm not going to say, hey, he tried.
Yeah, he dropped passes.
This past season, yeah, there's something called sophomore slump. I'm not about to say.
Hey, Protect. I told people Steve Sims would drop his gloves in his hand. They be on his hand. He dropped the mugs.
He probably would. The man had no confidence right now, bro. He has no confidence in himself. He just playing like a cold skirt.
But then, as a fan base,
I'm gonna say this though.
We don't even got confidence in this damn quarterback we just got signed yesterday.
I'm gonna say like 100 cuss words on the stream. I'm not not doing that right now. That's the wide receiver position. I still got faith. I still have a lot of faith in Kelvin Harmon, and I think he could still be at least a 3 in this league. We just need a 2, for real, to be honest. I want Galladay, just in case, to be honest with you. What if we can't pay Terry in 2 years? What we say, hey, bro, I'm not paying Terry $20 million a season. What if we don't want to do that? We're like, hey, look, I got Kenny Galladay to lean on. I still got Galladay. He a dog. He still give you 200 yards in his sleep. At least.
Yeah, but he can't do that if he injured all the time.
This past season, I seen a man get 2,000 yard season in a row before he got hurt this year. I'm fine with Galladay, bro. I'm cool with Galladay. We want to draft the guy that's 2, but we need a veteran. We can't have the blind leading the blind, the young leading the young. Go get me a veteran receiver.
Hey.
Shoot, man, John Ross came off the board today. I took John Ross for $2.5 million. Something.
Yeah, I would have took John Ross.
John Ross for that. Jeez, Mo Christmas. They can't get no damn out.
What about Antonio Brown, fellas? He's a
hell no.
He a head case. I don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not
talking about the head case. I'm talking about his on-field production.
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this, BG. I'm gonna tell you, BG. My stance to hell no, because when our wide receivers hair color changed more than our name or our damn they hair color changed more than our team colors. Hell to the no.
This man
he's not leaving.
Blonde mustache is not an option. Okay. Blonde mustache, you don't exist in my world.
To answer your question, Skin fan, he's going to resign with Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown will be back with Tom Brady. I mean, it sounds nice, but yeah,
that's facts, Hawk. I agree with you on that.
At this stage,
I agree with you on that.
Stage of the game, Antonio Brown will definitely be linked to Tom Brady, especially after winning that Super Bowl.
Hey, I was telling BG earlier on the chat earlier. There's a wide receiver, and maybe Protect know about it, because I know Protect be into the draft. There's a wide receiver.
You welcome.
Texas Tech. Who is he, Protect?
Who you talking about?
I said it's a 6'6" wide receiver from Texas Tech. You know about him?
I know about him. I know you're talking about. Oh yeah.
And they stand
I
like
put a name to the face, bro. I know you're talking about though.
Third round draft pick. That's Kenny Galladay right there.
Just Kenny got it right there. I mean, Kenny Galladay wasn't
a bigger Galladay.
I mean, and that's my whole point. He acting like Antonio Brown was a first round draft. He acting like Kenny Galladay was a first round. He acting like Terry McLaurin was
a third round pick. Yeah,
right. Hey, be look.
Fourth round every year if you about that life.
Shit, man. I
have a stigma and nightmares about a grown man with blonde hair and blonde beard and twerking on the field in the end zone. Like he's twerking, popping, twerking, popping. Like a damn bitch on the damn internet.
Hey, that's him. He wild, man. Let him live his best life. It's on him.
I want no part of it. Like I say, I don't want. But and like I said, I'm cool. But all of my players are going to dress like him. But all of them are. I mean, if you're not having all these hair ties and gels and belly ring piercings, nipple piercings, and all that bullshit. Like you know, football team with all that bullshit.
Hey, B Nizzle, even Montez Sweat don't dress like that.
Mr. Sweat.
Hey, look, Zeke might dress like that, but not Montez Sweat.
Yeah. So, but my point of putting
That
that
ain't right, bro. They ain't right.
is
Y'all funny as
absolutely
hell, bro.
Waddle is the receiver that I want in the draft. But even if I don't
I
get
don't mind
Waddle,
Waddle. Waddle cool.
not a good chance that Waddle will be there at 19. There's definitely not a good chance of that. Really zero chance.
No.
Because of that, that don't mean we got to trade up to get Waddle. There's going to be wide receivers that are going to be starters in this draft in the third and fourth round.
To Tylen Wallace out of Oklahoma State. That's how my guy come on draft, low key. They
And
did
so,
the upgrade over
Clemson,
Gandy.
Clemson got a big boy that's like that.
Colin Powell. That's a big man. Fuck
Yeah,
boy.
he like that.
That's a big man. McJammer, Slim.
Everybody giving the little wide receivers on Clemson all the time, and he like that too. That big boy ain't chopped liver.
I like Amari Rodgers too. He's solid too. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah,
you.
Rod,
I like
he's big boy good too.
big Powell. That's a big boy.
See,
So I get him the
y'all,
4th, 5th round.
hey, BG, y'all, I'm just disappointed that we made that sign for Fitzpatrick and we ain't do shit today.
Bro, I don't want to talk about that, bro. Please, bro.
Once again,
we didn't do shit.
No, I'm glad you here, Protect, because I said this earlier, but me and you had this conversation on your channel. How you feel about that damn all-pro right guard now that he's protecting Fitzmagic? You paying $20 million to protect fucking Fitzmagic.
Hey, bro. Man, shout out to Street Score, shout out to Rico, because he made a good point in his video earlier today. He was talking about how he thought about extending Sheriff, and now he's like, hell no, it's too much money.
You know,
I'm like, I'm kind of on the same boat now. Hell no.
Hey, you know what?
I'm winning
This shit.
Sheriff now, bro. I'm winning Sheriff now, bro.
Too late now because the Patriots have already shown you that by not signing their right guard to the same dumbass deal that we did, they got the two best tight ends in free agency. They got Aguilar. They re-signed their quarterback. They got a whole damn team just over the right guard.
Hey, B Nizzle, you know what, B Nizzle? I'm gonna tell y'all know that this Fitzpatrick signing was suspect. When of all people, Louis T gone live and go and rant that we got damn fucking damn Fitzpatrick. Okay, Louis T is happy about Steven Sims. You hear me? He went on a rant about Fitzpatrick.
All black like the Omen.
All black. Like we just lost.
Omen. He put the all black like the Omen, Slim. That's how you know it's bad, Slim.
All black like the Omen.
When Louis T puts all black on, it's time to
and then look, hey, look, then y'all ain't even pay attention. Look what the host wearing right now. A black shirt with a blue damn hat on. He tried to damn be low cognito about that shit.
No.
My bad. My man Crip walking like the black like he like that is magic. That is
hilarious, man. All that shit was hilarious.
That's tough, man.
We all ran it. I think everybody had a rant last night about this man, bro.
Man, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, Pro T, this shit was real when I saw BG literally did like, hey, I can't remember the last time BG did like 5 live streams in less than damn 24 hours.
Swear to gosh, bro. We like, I can't believe it. And every time I say, I can't believe this. What do you think about this? I'm mixed about this. What's going on here?
Okay.
This is bull.
BG, how happy is you, BG, about that Fitzpatrick signing, BG?
Thank you, BG, for giving us this platform to get all this.
Thank you, BG. Appreciate you.
Yes. I want to know, how happy are you, BG, about this Fitzpatrick signing?
The only thing I'm gonna say right now, from my perspective, looking at y'all frustrated.
This shit trash.
What gets
If I-
frustrated, I'm confused.
I'm sitting back looking at y'all. Y'all are frustrated. Y'all don't know what to do with y'all.
Bro. This don't make sense, bro.
This
is confusing, bro.
I don't understand how 2 + 2 is 1. I mean, that's not the math I was taught.
He was like 2 plus 2 is 5. He said 2 plus 2 is 1, bro. I can't get it.
Like I
Hey,
said
BG,
before.
I gotta say something.
What's up,
My
Hawk?
bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What it do, Hawk?
Go ahead.
Hey, something.
To a B9's point about Ron's 5-year plan. You know what? If that is true, B9, that's some BS because you know what? To me, I just feel like, you know, for this franchise to get into the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, to like somewhat, well, back into a division title win. Yo, you got to, you know what I'm saying, from here on out, you got to make moves, you know what I'm saying, to
get
better
better.
advance,
Thank you.
what you did the previous season. You don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't rest on your laurels thinking that, okay, the 5-year plan, I'm gonna go ahead and clean house, and then slowly but surely. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but guess what? You won a division, so now it's your time to go ahead and capitalize, because guess what? See, my thing is, you can multitask. You're saying, you can build your team all the while, still building upon, that success. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got us to the wild card round, but who's to say that we don't make it into that divisional round? You know what I mean? So
Conference championship, you know what I'm saying?
Conference championship.
Add on to what you said right there, Hawk. Not only
Go
is
ahead.
what you do, but you got to be able to adjust on the fly, because everybody else in our division is down right now. This is the perfect time to strike. The Eagles don't know what the fuck is going on with the Eagles right now.
Nope.
The Giants is one step ahead of the Eagles. And Dak, even though he signed his contract, you still don't know what Dak is coming back and how long it's going to take him to be effective as a quarterback again. So this is the perfect time for us to strike by sticking to that bullshit 5-year plan and just basically washing this year by signing Fitzpatrick. You allowing Saquon Barkley a year to get healthy. You allowing a year for Daniel Jones to actually figure out the NFL. You allowing the Eagles quarterback to get off all his rookie rust.
Yeah.
Let me say this right here. That's a good point. Now, if it's a 5-year plan, now he probably was not expecting to go to the playoffs in his first year. Now that we did, you have to build on it immediately. This is the reason why. Do y'all see our defense?
It ain't gonna be the same.
Now, if we don't hurry up and do something, build on this team to help this defense is going to be gone.
Dean,
most of it.
I'm telling you, we're not gonna be able to pay everybody. We're not gonna be able to pay everybody. Our defense gonna be $100 million contracts.
Dean, big brother on my teeth. That's the reason why I said our biggest splash move in 2 days of free agency should not have been Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Hey, hold on. I want
But
to
it's
build
a
what
1-year deal,
BG said
though.
real quick. Let me build what BG said real quick. All right, so we remember week 4 of the NFL season, correct? Everybody remembers week 4. We benched Haskins for Kyle Allen, right?
Yes.
He said we want to win now, right? Hey, it's our opportunity to strike, right? It's our opportunity to make a win division, right? We all remember this.
Yep.
How you go from that in week 4 of the 2020 NFL season to going backwards with Ryan Fitzpatrick? What does that make sense?
Right.
What sense does that make? What money does that make? You don't go get a corner.
They might know something. Like I said, every NFL player. Well, I'm playing devil's advocate. They might know something. Every NFL player is different in each system. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Hey, bro, BG. I get what you're saying, but that man played for 9 different teams.
I know.
We know what Ryan Fitzpatrick is. There's no upside. There's no open. It's an open-ended sentence. The sentence has been ended. We know who he is. That's it. That's what he is.
Has
But I'm gonna say this
has
though. I'm gonna say
Ryan
this though.
Fitzpatrick played on a team that got a defense similar to ours?
Nope.
That 2015 Jets defense wasn't half bad. That was about a top 12 defense. It wasn't this caliber defense, but it was still a good defense. It went 10-6 though. They didn't make the playoff. It did get 10-6. I'm gonna give you that. And last year's defense with Miami was solid too. So I
But that,
I can give you that.
that 10
But
and
I'm gonna say this
16 was
it was John
it
Logan.
wasn't all that good. I'm gonna just say
that Jets team in 2015 to our last year's Miami team. Which team
you didn't play. You gotta look who he beat though. He didn't beat too many good teams that year.
You talking the Jets?
Let me read this super chat right.
All-pro receiver that year, bro. They had a squad.
Let me read this super chat really quick. Bob Harris, thank you for the love, brother. Appreciate you. He said, I'm a longtime Skins fan. I heard this song before. It's the same flat note. Yes, we have. We all heard the same note every year for the past 30 plus years.
No cap. But I want to say one more thing. I want to get this point out real quick. So, how you go from that to that, right? You say we're going to be aggressive in free agency. Ryan Fitzpatrick is all I got. Is that your aggressiveness, Ron? That's all you got from me? You could go get John Ross, like John freaking Ross. Like, what is going on here? You can't.
They could have went out and got a Manuel Sanders. They could have got a Manuel Sanders.
Something. The season. Something. And then you lose Darby, you lose KPL. You don't get nothing to replace them. I don't hear William Jackson coming through this door. I don't hear Shadobia Dewsway going through this door. Where the corner at? We need a corner.
They can go and try to get Will Fuller. Did Will Fuller get signed yet?
I don't think so. I think he's still available. But
he's still available?
Will Fuller looking for some big money. Will Fuller smoking crack. So I might have to pass on him. You need to get out the crack pipe. But yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, he really looking for some money. Yeah.
What did the middle linebacker for Tampa Bay sign for?
Too much money.
25.
No, it wasn't.
It was 2 years 25. It was 2 years 25. 2 years 25. 2 years 25.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other guy. I thought you were talking about the other guy.
You saw Shaq Barrett.
Yeah.
Bad. Barrett's time for that bad.
The Super Bowl winning middle linebacker is getting paid $2 million more than our quarterback. And we're spending money the right way. We don't need the middle linebacker. We couldn't have gone and spent $2 more million.
Linebacker help, period.
We could have spent $2 more million to get the best free agent middle linebacker out there, and worry about the quarterback later.
Oh, snap. I got some breaking news, guys. Got some breaking news.
What we got?
Oh, snap.
What it do? What's the news, bro?
Well, it looked like we got to wait till 12 o'clock again tonight. That's the breaking news, guys. So, sorry to get your hopes high. But
trash.
Yes. So, we probably going to have to wait till 12 o'clock. We probably going to have to wait.
He trolled the best out of his, bro. He got his good. Oh, he got his good, bro. That was fun.
But yeah,
I'm just saying, man.
You see B9, man. Hey, you see B9 up there, man?
Yeah. The player's name is TJ Vasher from Texas Tech.
Big boy. That's a big boy.
Y'all look him up.
6'6". He'll put his knee on your head.
Yeah, exactly.
And knee on your head, boy.
And when you look at him, look at how good his catch radius is. Like, he ain't 6'6". He uses every inch that's 6'6". He has a. And when you look at him,
Come on, Roger.
Hey, B9. Hey, B9. Should we draft that? Prospect that you are referring to? I'm gonna need him to have DK Metcalf speed or Randy Moss's route running ability.
Oh, he quit now. Waddle quit.
That's a lot, Slim. Hold on now. God dang, my man with the perfect prospect in the third round. Hold on, bro.
But look,
Hold up, Slim.
I
God
put it
damn.
like this,
Woo,
Paul.
hold on, Hawk.
You check him out, and you tell me what you see after you see him, and remember the names that you use.
All right. Okay.
And I'm not saying he gonna be all of them, but he gonna be some of them. TJ Vasher. And another player that we need to be looking out for, my man Ross was talking about before we got off. The safety for TCU is like that. Richie Grant, the safety for UCF, like that. It's a lot of talent out here for us, y'all. We do not have to waste money on free agents just because it's money to
Ain't no what the fuck?
add.
I
You
think
do
we
not. Go ahead.
I think we should get a vet though. I think we should get a vet receiver. Just a vet receiver just to compliment Terry
D9 living his best
and
life.
then just build the rest of the draft.
D9
Hey, look,
D9
hey,
is living his
hey,
best
D9,
daggone life.
Who's the
Hey,
last
B-Niz, let me
we
start.
got?
Hey,
You remember the last
B-Niz, let me tell
He
you.
even gonna hurt.
Let me tell you this, B-Niz. I feel like this. I agree with BG because how the hell we gonna have a veteran ass coach? That's like having a old ass man with a damn handicap and wheelchair, and he got a young girlfriend.
Hey, do you remember the name Dontrell Inman?
Yes.
Yes.
I remember that name. He was supposed to be
Yes.
the experienced wide receiver. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? What
Yeah.
are you talking about? We already had that. It didn't work. He couldn't even make the experience that y'all talking about. Couldn't even make it a whole season. We need young puppies that can do it.
He's trash though, man. He was trash.
All the experience we need is in the front office and on the coaching staff. We need young puppies that can go do the damn thing. I don't want nobody over 25 years old on my team.
Hey Roger, I think Emmanuel Sanders got I think he got signed already. Even John Ross got signed, man.
To the Giants.
That's crazy. We got to deal with that speed.
Yeah,
At least TCU alone can
That was
be
fun.
loud.
That was funny, Skins, man, when you said when he picked out the pen, bro. You already brother.
Yeah, man, he got injury problem. He got injury problems. Yeah, John Ross, man. As soon as he picked the pen up,
Emmanuel Sanders.
Telling you.
Hey, who? New York got John Brown?
Yeah, the Giants do.
Oh,
Did I hear that correctly?
They
New
got
York
Ross.
got John Brown?
yeah.
Ross.
Oh, John Ross?
A burner.
The one from the Bengals.
Yeah, he can burn though, man.
He might be the next Trayvon Austin.
I forgot about John Brown too.
Hey, can I ask BG? Do the John Ross signing sound more of a better splash than fucking us for Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, it means nothing. Neither one of those signings mean anything.
Yeah. It just big news because it's Fitzpatrick. And everybody looking at us like, what are y'all doing? What was y'all thinking? They could have got Tyrod. Now Tyrod Taylor with the Texans.
It's cool points, y'all. It's cool points. That's what it is. It's cool points.
Didn't Brissett go somewhere too?
I think so.
I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna give Tyrod about 6 games, and he's gonna be injured for the Texans.
How many games you gonna give Fitzpatrick?
That's true.
Fitzpatrick might be on the bench.
Especially if he come in.
Hey, B. Nizzle, is that before or after Brandon Sheriff get hurt?
Oh man.
No, now if Fitzpatrick come to camp fat and all out of shape like he was in Miami, we're in trouble.
Hey, can we? I mean, I know. My man Reddy Red calls me Nizzle X. But can we talk about the elephant in the room?
Uh-oh.
We had a black all-pro future Hall of Famer left tackle that we got rid of because he wanted $16 million. 16, and we balked at that.
Yep.
Now we turning around and paying a white boy who don't even play the most premium position on the line $18 million.
18 million.
And ain't nobody saying nothing about it. Everybody's acting like, oh, that's just market value. Oh, I mean, that's the cost you pay to play ball. And then you go to Boston, one of the whitest places in America, and they send their fucking right guard to go get a football team. Help me out, y'all.
You right.
Hey, facts. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
All right, would you bring them back? Would you bring them back?
I wouldn't bring them. Hell no, I wouldn't bring them back. But I also wouldn't have gave Brandon Sheriff a franchise.
Hey, BG, I respect your panel. That's why I ain't gonna. When you said bring them back, I got the Tupac moniker that I say F you two to everybody when he said that at the Biggie and all them on get money. Hey, look, my motherfucker see us a beer. So hey, look, Trent Williams, Jordan Reed. Hey, it's very few I have options to look at that can come back, and I say Alfred Morris because he still run hard and gets no respect. Okay. Let me see. And DJ Swearage. I will be open to them only two. Everybody else, they can kick rocks. If you that's why I told people, unless you said you want hey, I at least can roll with Fitzmagic, because guess what? Whatever damn he feel, he didn't care about coming to Washington. I'm not saying that we was gravy, but hey, and like my man said down there in the comment section, hey, Heineke or Allen could have a possibility of beating out Fitzmagic.
All right, let me stir the pot. Let me stir the pot real quick since y'all in y'all good spirits. There's one wide receiver out there. I know I'm about to get flack. There's one wide receiver out there that I will bring back to this team.
Deshaun Jackson.
I
knew you was going to go there. I knew it.
What y'all think about that, man? We can sign him to a 1-year deal. That's a vet. He got speed. What y'all think about that, man? That's a receiver that we can pick up. He's well known. The only thing is he just gotta stay healthy.
I'm gonna tell you when you say Deshaun Jackson to me, okay. Now for y'all youngest that ain't never played this game, okay, and so that might mean you, Big Simple. For y'all youngest that never played this game, it made me feel like Glass Joe when you play Mike Tyson Punch Out. You know what I'm saying? You had to do certain moves in order for Glass Joe to be effective, right? But you know what I'm saying? He had a glass jaw. That's what I feel like with Deshaun Jackson. He's Glass Joe. He's a one-trick pony. And
Can we use him? Can we use him? Look who we had on our team last year, bro.
I'll say this.
Deshaun Jackson was better than any of them guys we had on our team, just about.
I say this, since you said that, I don't feel like so because I want us to get away from players that has to stay writing the injury report more than he can stay giving us effective games. In the last couple of
1 year
years,
deal.
Deshaun, that is what he has done. He will write the injury report more than playing the games. We got too many people like that. We need to stay away from that. We got Bryce Love like that. We got too many. Reuben Foster. We got too many players like that. We need to get away from that because that right now, to me, that's a part of our culture. Until we change that, that makes me. It's like we still doing the old regime to me. That's my pick.
I'm gonna break it down as simple as possible. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody older that's not as mature as the younger players we already have. Deshaun Jackson does not have the maturity of McLaurin. If you get Deshaun Jackson here, McLaurin is still the receiver that all the other receivers are going to go to for advice. Nobody's going to Deshaun Jackson.
Nobody.
If he's healthy, though.
If he's healthy, he's going to complain. If that's when Deshaun Jackson.
Ooh, that's a good point, Benitez.
When he's healthy, all he does is complain. And then to have Fitzpatrick.
That's a good point, B9.
Yeah. First and foremost, Deshaun Jackson don't want to end his career with Fitzpatrick.
No.
That's number one. Number two, putting your thing into it, and what Santiago was saying earlier about Alfred Morris and Swearinger. As much as I like those players, they're not under 25. I'm dead serious about this. There's nobody under 25 that I'm welcoming on the Redskins. That if you are the only position that I will take an older than 25 player is an Aaron Rodgers, a Watson, a Russell Wilson, the quarterback position. But other than that, I want all young bucks. I want us to run our shit like Jermaine Dupri. We got all little kids making all the rack records. We got Chris Cross, we got Bow Wow, we got little motherfuckers that's gonna listen.
Hey, look, B9. Don't forget my girl, Mulatto, Miss Mulatto.
Like I said, as long as they young, exactly, we can roll them. You keep Fab Fresh Freddy on your end. All them old times, all them Erg B and Rock Cams and all that shit. You keep all that because if they come to our team, they gonna want to tell Ron Rivera how they did things. This is how we did it here. Ron Rivera don't want to hear none of that shit. Ron Rivera say this is how it's gonna be.
Well,
and you get
well,
like that.
Be Nizzle.
Go ahead.
Be Nizzle. Only reason why I brought their names up is because they don't stay on, even on the teams they don't play. They don't stay on the injury report, and they still play solid. You got a point about the age. I'm not going to take away from that. But they do not be on the injury. That's the difference between them and D-Jax or any of the other players that played with us, including Trent. Them two people, they do not stay on the injury report, and they still play they play competent, I say competent football. But you have a point about their age. I can't take away from that. That's facts. Real shit.
Yeah.
What about T.Y.? What about T.Y. Hilton, guys?
Same thing for me. Same thing for me.
Same thing.
I mean, like you making a trip down memory lane over there, BG. I mean, you feeling real nostalgic over there tonight. Like,
okay, I see you, Hawk. I see you with the key chain.
Hey,
I see you.
Hey, but look though.
Hey,
why I brought that up.
Did y'all know that TY stand for trying to be young Hilton? He can't be young Hilton no more. No.
But look
No.
I put this keychain up for a reason, guys. I put this keychain up for a reason.
Okay.
It's ironic. It's ironic that the team in excuse me in Massachusetts, all right, New England, Massachusetts, like B. Ness was saying, one of the most whitest places in America, right? I find it ironic that for years, they would not spend money like like our franchise has done in the past. As soon as they were able to go ahead and get off of Tom Brady's contract and the rest of Gronk's contract, they spend that money. All right, like I said, they stretch their dollars in free agency. Meanwhile, we over here playing possum on an $18 million guard, a $10 million journeyman.
That's it.
That's it.
Hey,
After winning a division,
Roger Smith, and he brought up an interesting name, Sammy Watkins.
No, his best years behind him. Look, Santiago, for all
PG?
that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But backing up what you just said, Hawk,
Yeah.
not only did the Patriots do that, but there's not a football fan alive that doesn't know the Patriots plan off of the moves that they made.
Boom.
It's clear as day that they have a plan and they're trying to recreate Gronk and Hernandez.
Yep.
They went at the two best tight ends in free agency.
Yep.
Like literally.
Yeah.
And still drafting that team.
Right. Well, sorry to interrupt you. I was going to say, I was watching Undisputed today, and they were saying how in last year's draft, the Patriots drafted 2 tight ends in the 3rd round. So you see, granted, they invested that. All right, so they invested two draft. Selected 2 tight ends on both of them, and you see, it's like, you know what? They have a plan. Those guys didn't pan out, so I'm like, all right, you know what? Don't worry.
Hey,
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead, move this meter. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead, and bring in some talent. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Hawk.
Y'all don't want to go ahead, and
Hey, check this out, Hawk. When you made that point, do you think, and I'm asking this across the panel too, do you think that we should, if this is why I feel, we shouldn't have made the move of Fitzpatrick? It's been made, but I feel like that people and teams are going to try to, in the next couple of weeks, start making moves. Do you think that we should wait to see if the Cleveland Browns are going to get rid of David Njoku to cut salary cap and grab David Njoku?
It's probably going to happen. I mean, why not? I mean, my thing is they need. Oh, excuse me. We need a tight end. Excuse me. We need 2 tight ends. Is first of all, I know.
2. There you go.
I know Skins fan. I know that he is a believer in Thaddeus Moss. I want to believe in Thad Moss too. The only thing is, I just don't know if Thad Moss is going to play tight end like his father played wide receiver. I don't know that.
Totally two different. They different.
So what about? Yeah. So how do you feel about Njoku then, BG?
I like Njoku. I like him. He's okay.
Wow. Wow. The only person that gave him a thumbs down is B9. Wow.
He's okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why. I know that everybody's on Pitts, and deservedly so. Pitts is clearly the best tight end in football. But there's 2 more tight ends in this draft, y'all.
You talking about Kyle Pitts?
Kyle Pitts, yeah, that's one tight end before. But the other 2 tight ends is Baby Gronk up there at Penn State, who is 6'7", and the other one is the tight end from Miami. The tight end from Miami is built just like Shannon Sharp, a 6'3" Shannon Sharp. He's a so stop trying to worry about all these failures out here. And Njoku's a failure. Evan Ingram's is a failure.
Yeah.
Like all the tight end down there for Tampa Bay.
OJ Howard. OJ Howard.
Well, hey, B9. Well, let me ask, since you said that, did you not think, and be honest now, did you not think that Logan Thomas was a failure when we picked him up?
He was a failed quarterback.
Of course. How could I not think?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Put up 400 yards. But the difference between the analogy you're trying to make, I got to point out the difference. Everybody that I named was a first-round draft. Every tight end that I named us was a first-round draft. Logan Thomas was a quarterback that converted to a tight end and finally learned the position. Everyone I named was a tight end in college. Got drafted in the first round as a tight end, and they're bust.
Yeah.
So two totally different analogies, Santiago. Totally different. They're bust. And there's no and matter of fact, your Logan Thomas point only proves how much of a bust they are. Y'all let a daggone quarterback come in and be better at y'all position that y'all been playing probably since high school.
Yeah.
Well then, B9. I got a question since you said that. Okay. How in the world can you have faith in Thaddeus Moss? Of all people, this dude it wasn't, his injury was not no injury to me that to speak of that made it to where we shouldn't have seen him on the field as much as AGG. And of all people, he's gotten a ride. He was actually, from when I was doing my homework, he was actually supposed to have been cut. And then for some reason, he ended up still being on the team. And I feel a lot of that is due to his last name being Moss and who his daddy is. So how can you have faith in Thaddeus Moss of all people?
Stop it. Okay? We have seen white nepotism in the NFL for 40, 50 years. Okay? So I don't give a fuck that he gets to ride off the Moss name. Good. About motherfucking time that a black man gets to ride off legacy. George Bush went to Harvard and became president of the States because of legacy.
But see, our team, do we need that on our team? I'm not saying you're not right about the point as a black man, but on our team, when we could be using that as a viable spot. I'm going to tell you what I look at. I look at Jeremy Sprinkle. People talk about Jeremy Sprinkle, but until otherwise posted, Thaddeus Moss, and I'm just saying, Thaddeus Moss is not even Jeremy Sprinkle. Jeremy Sprinkle then at least played, even his first year.
He's better. He's better than Sprinkle and can catch.
Stop it.
Okay, what can I ask? I ain't talking about college. In the pros, name a time that I've seen that in the pros. I don't care.
Let me answer your other 5 questions you just asked, Santiago. Number one, Moss is not taking up a spot. That's number one. He's not on the 53-man roster. He's on the injured reserve list, and then when he came off the injured reserve list, he only taking up a practice squad spot. Now, if the Moss name can't get you a practice squad,
you got a point.
Then it means nothing. Number 2, do y'all remember Kendall Fuller? Do y'all remember Kendall Fuller, his rookie year with us?
Yes. Oh, he was a dog.
Was terrible.
Yeah.
Kendall Fuller was getting baked Every play, we was all like, why the fuck did we draft this kid from Virginia Tech? But then when he came back the second year, he was the best slot corner in the entire NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give these youngins a chance to grow. I don't know who it's going to be yet, but somebody that was some shit last year, whether it be Harmon, whether it be AGG, whether it be Halls, somebody's going to step up that didn't do shit last year and change our whole perspective about them. For me, last year, that was Deron Payne. Deron Payne last year changed my whole perspective of him. So we got to give him time.
He stepped up. He stepped up.
We got to give him time.
Okay. I understand your point, because that's the same point that when people say about, even though he's gone, that's the same point that I say when it comes, because right now, I'm just saying that from off of what the word is, Thaddeus Moss is expecting that he's going to automatically get a spot because of his father and his work ethic. I'm just saying what the word is. It's the same work ethic of the Wayne Haskins. They both were young. They both were young. And I'm not disrespecting what you said about Thaddeus Moss. But yeah, because that's the reason why. That was the thing they said, because they was doing Zoom. They was doing the Zoom through the corona. Thaddeus Moss wasn't picking it up. See, it was a different play style that LSU had. And mind you, I got to see.
How can you pick up some on Zoom? Think about that, guy.
How can you pick up something on Zoom? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you how to answer your question. Then, if Antonio Gibson, who stated that getting those playbooks is hard, if Chase Young, who stated getting those playbooks is hard, but put in the same way we criticize Haskins, if they put in the work and they finally got the playbooks down, that should not be an excuse for somebody such as Thaddeus, because his father, I'm pretty sure, and I'm gonna tell you what the word is. Word is that Thaddeus, he wants to do it not being off of his father's name. And I understand that, because you want to be your own man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't want nobody. Go ahead, Big Son.
And then the key thing is like the whole thing. My bad though if I disturb you feel.
No, go ahead.
But
Go ahead.
Overall, man, when it comes down to it with Zoom and all that, but now, you know, with the off season, you know, if we have an off season, like a fully off season training camp, mini camp, and all that other stuff, it will definitely change. I feel like it will definitely change. You feel me? Like with, you know, now we getting preseason, probably about three games of preseason. You'll see what you got out of these certain players. You never know.
But remember now, Big Simple, we're not gonna have 3 games. It's only gonna be 1 game of preseason this year, Big Simple.
Let him finish it. Go ahead, Big Simple.
Yeah, and then, you know, I feel you on that side, y'all. No doubt, man. Like, and, you know, we hoping that, you know, I know 18 games, we might that extra 1 game, you know, okay, that'd be all right. You know, that might be another practice game for week 1. You know, week 1 always going to be like, okay, how we going to figure certain things out. But now we got a year under our belt, you know, and they know, Lord, they did this without training camp and mini camp and all certain other things. So if Chase Young, like Antonio Gibson and all these other guys, like those other guys that's coming in and they learn the system, they're going to be straight. they're going to be
But
straight.
see, Big Silk. Well, I'm going to ask this to everybody outside of our defensive line, and I even to an extent, I want to call out Terry, but I'm gonna make an exclusion for Terry. Everybody's suspect. The toe injury for Gibson. You know what I'm saying? At the quarterback position,
What you mean
Logan, we
suspect?
was all wondering, but no, I got suspect, meaning that they don't really have the lockdown on their position. Like if like what B9 said about two tight ends set and Hawk said about two tight, we get the right tight end. Logan is going to be a possibility. Like, look, and I'm just using one of them tight ends that they was named. You know what I'm saying?
Now
That's
you
in
got
college.
now you gotta
Those
reframe.
people,
You gotta ask that question a little better, because if you said their position is not locked down, are you talking about from people that's already on the team, or new people that be coming on?
I want to say new people that will be coming on.
Okay.
You know, think about it. That's the reason why we are disgruntled. I mean, we feel some kind of way about Fitzpatrick, because it's a possibility he might be the starter over Heineke and Allen. I ain't say
I
he
hate to
was. It's a possibility.
I hate to say this, but any receiver, dominant receiver out there, can come in here and be the number one receiver over Scary Terry as well.
And I agree. That's what I said about Terry. I said I want to give an exclusion to him. Go ahead, B9. What you say?
I'm just saying everything y'all saying is facts, and this is what I've been trying to tell people for the longest. Not only can somebody come in and take their position, rookies can do it. If Waddle comes to the Redskins, you think that Waddle's not going to be the number one receiver on the Redskins? You don't know football then.
But you know what? That's why B9, I love our fans, because we're not doing like some teams, especially in our division, that's saying, hey, our team's strong everywhere in every place. We at least looking at reality.
Hey, don't forget, B Nizzle, don't forget Jamar Chase either, man.
We're not Jamar
What?
Chase.
Oh, what? That's a what?
Jamar Chase don't have a chance of getting that.
That's
okay,
a dog.
I don't even use that. I don't even use his name because he's a top 5 pick.
What? Woo.
Right. Like we would have to give up.
I hope he fall 19.
Impossible. They all got to be.
I hope he fall to 19. I hope he fall to 19.
Fall to 19. I'm gonna be the one throwing the water on you, waking your ass up.
I'll be like, damn, come on now. You knew I was dreaming, man. Damn, man. You had to make my wet dream feel real.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The only reason that we have a chance with Waddle is because of the injury. That's the only reason Waddle is falling in the draft is because of the injury.
I don't think Waddle going past 10.
I don't think so either. But if Waddle was healthy, he wouldn't have gone past 5.
It depends on how many quarterbacks being taken.
That's the key.
Because you got to look at it.
How they bump up
look at it.
quarterback.
Cowboys. I think the Cowboys is 10. I think the Eagles is probably 6. The Cowboys is 10, and the Giants is 11. You know, goodness well, one of them gonna take somebody, and they're gonna take Pitts.
The Cowboys are taking Pitts. I can tell you that right now. The Cowboys are at number.
If the Cowboys take Pitts,
if
the Cowboys take Pitts, we gonna take Saban at 19.
Nah,
somebody that can follow his ass.
Don't forget about the Giants. They might get there too.
This is my thing. The Eagles is 6, Cowboys is 10, Giants is 11. in order for us to get somebody, I think they'll have to move up into the top 10. That's just me, man. That's just me. I think we'll have to trade up to at least we do not want to face the Giants, Cowboys, and Eagles. I don't care what that team look like. We don't want to face these dogs on these teams, man. So I say, why not us trade up in there and try to snag one from somebody?
So do you with that being said, do you say snag a receiver or trade up to snag Patrick Surtain?
Best available.
Patrick Surtain. If we know that they got most of our division has better picks than us, Patrick Surtain. So that way hey, look, we know we at least got somebody when since Landon's not gonna budge. We got somebody that got speed and can cover back there and used to playing big time football. Because right now, everybody in our division, they got a better chance at all of the top receivers or tight ends before we get to 19.
But you don't. I'm gonna tell you why you don't trade up, y'all. Everything that's in the top 15, yes, it is elite. But there's not a humongous difference between 15th pick and the 30th pick. Like in that range, they're all pretty much the same caliber of player. And as good as Waddle is, as good as Jamar Chase is, like I said, you got PJ Bashers, you got the receivers at Clemson, you got receivers all over the board. Ohio State still got receivers that's going to be drafted and be starters, a la Terry McLaurin. So there's no reason to jump up for that because you can still get an upgrade in the third round. Because as much as we talk about Slim, both of the Slims was undrafted. So getting another third round wide is already an upgrade for them.
What if we trade up? Facts. What if we trade up? What if we trade up to get a quarterback?
Now I'm down with that.
Like Justin Fields or somebody.
If they trade up for a quarterback, that means that they have done their due diligence and they believe in the guy. It would actually be Ron's guy. If it's Ron's guy, then I have no problem with it. Now,
they were saying that they really high on Justin Fields. Really high.
Everything from now to the draft is officially Lion season. Okay.
Yeah, fact.
You can't believe nothing because only a fool would tell you exactly what he's going to do, knowing that you have the same capability of doing the exact same thing. And matter of fact, you in a better position because it's 18 teams that can do what we want to do. We go out there talking all that talk. Oh hell yeah, we want Xavier Collins. Yeah, I guarantee you, whoever has the 18th pick will grab Xavier Collins just because they know that that's what we wanted at the 9th pick. So everybody
that can happen. Yeah, that can happen. But we still got to look at the teams in front of us, especially if it's got something to do with a quarterback. You got to look at the teams in front of us and see are they a team that actually need a quarterback? If not, check them off the list.
But let me ask you this. Is there a quarterback in this draft for real? Next, even Trevor Lawrence, even the guy that you know is going to be the number 1 overall pick, Sunshine himself. Is there a quarterback in this draft that we really know is a franchise quarterback that's guaranteed to win 1 to 3 Super Bowls? That's guaranteed to win Pro Bowls? Is there?
That's something we don't know.
But see, you knew it. I put it like this. You knew it when you saw Peyton Manning. You knew it when you saw, even though their career didn't last, You knew what you was getting if you had a healthy Andrew Luck and a healthy RG3. You knew what you was getting when Deshaun Watson came out in the draft. Everybody laughed at the Bears immediately for drafting Trubisky. So there's certain times where you know that quarterback is going to be something. You knew that Ben Roethlisberger was going to be good in Pittsburgh.
So is there a quarterback? So is there a quarterback in the draft right now that got that it factor?
Exactly. Who's the sure thing? Who, if you had to really bet your money that this guy is actually going to be the next Aaron Rodgers or the next Russell Wilson or like somebody said, the next Brett Favre, who is he?
It could be Jay Fields. It could be.
It could be. But do you trade up for that?
Trevor Lawrence can be a bust. He can be trash.
That's my point. Do you trade up for that? If I'm trading up for something, I got to know that I'm not getting a could be. I'm getting a player that if all I got to do is wrap his ass in bubble wrap.
You know what? Hey, B-Neff, I'm only trading up. To me, I'm only trading up for Zach Wilson. That's the only quarterback I'm trading up for. Everybody else, I'd rather have a proven quarterback that's been in college for years, and we know what his identity is. And I said this, and that's Kellen Mond, third, fourth round, draft Kellen Mond.
Hold on.
What was that? What was that, Santiago?
Okay.
I didn't hear you.
I said the third, fourth round, we can grab Kellen Mond. He been there all his years in college. He can sit back, let him groom. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, or maybe Trask. I will give Trask some thought.
Oh,
but
no.
Mond, he can run. He got arm. He done played all 4 years in one of the toughest divisions in college football, the SEC. You know what I'm saying? He's done won all his bowl games. All his bowl games he's played. He's done won all his bowl games. I would want that because that's in the third or fourth round. Everything else is a reach. I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? That if we go up in the draft, it's only for Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
And John Boy, you're right. Zach Wilson didn't play no competition, but his tape and his ball placement when he throw is through the roof. He has the best ball placement in the whole entire quarterback draft. His ball, anytime he throw, it looked like he throwing a Nerf ball to his receivers in tight windows almost all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I would rather have that. And what's worse, the dude do stuff that I'm seeing only Patrick Mahomes do with the football. No other quarterback in college football can say that. No other. I'm talking about the way he flip it to the running back, to the running, the whole thing. He has the whole 9 package. But see, John Boy said, yeah, but the NFSP going to be different for him. Ron will prepare him for that. Now, that's one thing I got faith in Ron, is with a young quarterback that he picked. I have faith in Ron on a young quarterback the way he picked. And I'm being 100. All my years, I've been a Clemson fan. The only reason I had to roll with Texas A&M because my nephew played there. And that's just being 100. I've watched Trevor Lawrence. And I'm being straightforward. Trevor Lawrence got held all because he stepped in right after Deshaun Watson. He stepped into a team that was already fitted after Deshaun Watson. And he won as a young freshman / sophomore. And Roger Smith said, Jamie Newman. Jamie Newman, to me, I don't know what anybody else, is garbage. After watching him in the Super Bowl, and they gave him every opportunity to show his skills, he held the ball like he was carrying a baby from a pregnant one. I do not have no respect for Jamie Newman. This being 100. He in fact, I don't even see his tape being like that. When you leave from a big time school to go, what school he went to? Was it Wofford? What he wound up playing for? Wake Forest? I think it's Wake. And he looked straight garbage when he played. No disrespect, but I put it like this: Jamie Newman, when he go to the NFL, he will do like Logan Thomas did. He will have to trade. He will have to go to a different position. He ain't in a position like Lamar Jackson when he told them, "Hey, I'm not taking my position." Jamie Newman gonna have to wind up being a tight end.
Oh.
He's got a decent sized body.
My whole thing is, I don't care who we get, but if you are trading up for any player, wide receiver, tight end, quarterback, whatever, gotta be that dude. That's all I'm saying. And if he's not that dude, just stay where you at and pick the best player available. The draft is literally
Available. I agree.
loaded. There's no reason to have to go up with anybody because literally they're all upgrade for our team. All of them. Whoever we
You would
right.
You wouldn't trade up. You wouldn't trade up to get Pitts.
Fuck no.
Really?
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't trade him to get picked because baby Gronk is from Penn State in the draft. If you really want to tight end that bad, we can get somebody bigger, stronger, and a better blocker than Pitt. He might not be as good as a receiver as Pitt, but he's a better all-around tight end than Pitt. He comes from that Kittles, that Gronk, the tight end for Kansas City. He comes from that
Travis Kelce.
He comes from that ilk of tight end. He's a complete tight end. The tight end from Miami is a poor man's Pitt. So there's no reason to trade up if you really want a tight end. You can get one. And he's an upgrade over Logan Thomas and definitely over Sprinkle. Go ahead, Hawk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And so allow me to go ahead and go also back up B Nizzle on this. And so I'm gonna throw it back to B Nizzle and then everybody else is going to chime in on this question. B Nizzle, do you think that Kyle Pitts will be better than Vernon Davis? Because Vernon Davis as a tight end was something that we never saw before. A guy who had, height, strength, and speed. Vernon Davis, first round pick. To my knowledge, he was a top 10 pick coming out of University of Maryland College Park. He was one of a kind. He was a baller.
All right.
According to all of these aficionados, we've never seen anything like Kyle Pitts, but I've seen Vernon Davis, and Vernon Davis was
a dog too, man.
Hey, Hawk, I want to sprinkle on this for B Nizzle get to this because my daddy, he was the one that coached Vernon Davis at Dunbar High School in D.C. when they was winning them city champs. My daddy coached them, Norman Williams.
Okay, I graduated from Dunbar. That's where I went.
Oh, what's up? Look, you got to hit the button.
I'm Crimson Tide through and through.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah, that's all. So I can tell you all about it because that's my stomping ground. So to answer your question,
hey, look, all the city championships they done won.
Yeah, a lot has changed up there too, though.
I played.
Oh, listen to him. Listen to him.
Yeah, a lot
and
of
I played.
Listen to him.
So, but yeah, what's going on with Hawk is all that you said about Vernon Davis. One thing that you didn't add on is that it took one of the greatest rants in NFL history from at the time head coach Mike Singletary to get all of that talent that you're talking about on the right page. So that's my point about picks. These players, they coming in with talent, but they're not mature. They don't understand. You know, they coming in. A lot of these guys are coming in as more athletes than they are football players.
Man, Shannon Sharp was a dog.
Oh yeah, Shannon Sharp. But see, once again, Shannon Sharp came from a small school, and if you think the Shannon Sharp life story, this motherfucker ate roadkill as a kid.
You know I know. You know I know.
If Shannon Sharp had a hunger in him, these motherfuckers don't understand.
Yeah.
There was no food stamps or welfare for Shannon Sharp. If you didn't kill it, you didn't eat it back when Shannon Sharp was a kid. So when you live in conditions like that, you already competitive. You ain't gonna let nobody beat you.
Your mindset different, yeah.
So Shannon Sharp, you can't compare anybody to Shannon Sharp that I can think of.
Yeah.
But
it's just, and that's all I'm saying is just with this prospect being so hyped up. My thing is with the last team that I seen draft for a skill position like that traded up was Atlanta when they traded up in the draft to get Julio Jones, and at the time they had other guys around them. I mean they had Michael Turner at running back. They had Roddy White as the number one receiver. But then that quickly became Roddy White as the number two receiver, and Julio Jones eclipsed him for that number one spot. And then they also had Tony Gonzalez at tight end. So I mean, and my thing is we don't have a Tony Gonzalez on this roster. We don't even have a Michael Turner on this roster. We don't have a Roddy White on this roster. And so with all that being said, I mean,
but
I ain't
see,
gonna lie, man.
hey Hawk, I want to believe in Thaddeus Moss, Hawk, because I'm not gonna say he don't have the potential. Notice the word I use, potential.
Don't believe in him, Santiago. I don't want you to believe in him. My point about the nepotism and all of this and that is that all he deserves is a chance. We have a real head coach now, so nobody's going to get cake on Sundays for us.
Well, B Nizzle, if we got a real head coach, what the hell is he doing?
Okay,
but Nizzle, if we got a real head coach, B Nizzle, what the hell is he doing?
That's Ron, bro.
This free agency.
That's Ron Rivera.
I said a real head coach. I didn't say a real general manager. I said talking to a former educator. I choose my words wisely.
I'm a bachelor of BBA graduate. I pay attention to the words, so we on the same fucking plane, bro. I agree. You made me eat the damn shoestrings with that. But you right about that, bro. You right that.
And so Moss will get cut if Moss is trying to do that Dwayne Haskins shit. Because we learned from last year, Ron likes that theatrical shit. Ron likes to make these bold statements and, so what, we got to still pay him money. It's better to not have him in our locker room than have him around. So that's the type of coach that you have. And Moss don't call shit anyway, so it's nothing for him to cut Moss. Nothing. And he ain't never coached Randy Moss, so he don't owe Randy Moss that shit.
Nothing.
So there really is no. He's not getting any favoritism. I wouldn't believe any of those reports about him. He either gonna make the team or he ain't. But back to what Hawk was saying, the problem is, Hawk, is that all of these dumbass fans are making all of these average players superstars just because we made the playoffs. Barber is still Barber. McKissick is still McKissick. I don't care how many touchdowns he scored for us. I don't care how many receptions he scored for us. He's still J.D. McKissick. Period.
Hey,
So
I gotta say,
we still don't have shit.
I agree.
David Wiley gonna have a nerve, and I'm getting ready to say he just posted. Cowboys had the best quarterback in the division. I'm gonna get ready to tell you.
We're not even talking about them.
If you feel that, I just want to say this. If you feel that, that's all good. That's to what you being a Cowboy feel. To us, when he was playing, y'all still had a booty juice record. And I'm going to leave it at that. Till we see what he do this year, we're going to leave it at what the current record states. Otherwise, I ain't got no more to say about that Cowboys.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go another 5 minutes. I'm gonna cut it short.
And all I'm gonna reply to, no one in specific, to all you cowgirl fans. Have a turkey leg. All y'all can have a turkey leg on me, okay? Go down next time I let Kings go one of them big long turkey legs and think about us.
Yeah, I got a frozen turkey leg. I got a frozen turkey leg in the freezer right now from last year.
Exactly. Get your friends.
What you mean? Hey, y'all. It's a bunch of Cowboys fans who got broken brick screens because they threw their plate.
Real wait until everybody go to sleep, bro.
Exactly.
Until everybody go to sleep, bro.
Ron Rivera probably stayed up till 4 in the morning on live
Zoom.
I'm gonna wait till everybody go to bed, then I'm gonna let them know. It's time Ryan Fitzpatrick.
That's crazy.
Then you wake up and say, "Oh hell nah!" They just decided.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you who did that. Did y'all see Ed? Did y'all see Ed Oliver video? He was like, "Man, I woke up this morning to this bullshit."
Hey, look, B9. That's why I said it messed me up when BG had 5 live streams in less than 24 hours. I could look. He had an early live stream, a late live. I was like, "Damn, BG." Hey, look, and the cake for me was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then the cake was for me was Louis T going off in his all black, and I was like, "Wow, he really went up." As much as he talking about Ron's playing, he was.
You can only stomach so much at the end of the day, y'all. You're saying you can only stomach for so much.
Was the only person that I ever seen actually say publicly, give Jay Gruden a chance. So, like, Louis T is a Redskin fan through and through. If you want to give Jay Gruden a chance, you definitely bleed Berkeley and go. So, like you say, for Louis T to be like, "What the fuck are we doing with this Fitzpatrick shit?" You know.
It was crazy to Louis T.
Louis T and E-Dog are the biggest homers I know. I can't think of bigger homers than those two. So, like, man, I can't even find a silver lining on this shit. That lets you know what's going on.
Hey, look, B Nizzle. Every Buster true fan when they heard that stuff, that WFT turned around and what the WTF? What the fuck? You was like, what the F is WFT doing? Them letters switched all around.
Facts.
Hey, Rockman, is that
BG?
true? Is that true? Is that real?
I don't know. I'm about to check it now.
And look, all I know is B9 kind of said it best earlier. When he said they're making moves like signing Ryan Fitzpatrick and
Williams who?
tagging with franchise tagging Brandon Scherf.
Who's that? William Jackson.
It just goes to show you that the plan has been exposed, and you know what I mean, and that and that everybody's eyes are now open to see that Ron was not the orchestrator of the 79.
Yeah, Washington just signed William Jackson for 3 years.
Hey, can I ask who the hell? Can I ask who the hell is William Jackson?
I never even
Does he show up when he played his ass?
That's Jesse Jackson's son, man.
That's Tito boy. That's Tito's boy.
So basically, we done signed a quarterback that nobody knows. Ron done pulled another Logan Thomas on our ass, possibly.
No. Well,
I mean, nah. If he getting $14 million, he knows some type of way.
Right.
$14 million.
Man, Ron can't get it.
14.
Ron, wait a minute. Hold up. Now, big simple. You got to think. Ron and them just gave Fitzpatrick 10 to 12 million. Listen to what I just said. Fitzpatrick 10 to 12
I
million.
know that.
Just because they gave William Jackson this money. I was about to say, okay, big simple. We played the Bengals. Name a person that stopped. Name when William Jackson did anything specific in that game.
Well, he has.
Anybody tell me something that they?
He has some teams looking at him though. The Seahawks wanted him, and the Cleveland Browns wanted him.
Mm-hmm.
How tall? What? How old is it? And what college you went to, BG?
He's 28.
Oh my goodness! And the Rockman said 3 year, $42 million.
He played at the University of Houston.
B9,
Okay.
How you feel about that shit? 3 years, $42 million.
We got some money, man. We got some money.
Free agency work. That's how free agency works.
Do you feel any way excited about this move? Anybody on the panel?
I just don't know who to do.
Anybody in the chat, comment section.
I don't know.
Okay, is that a good thing? And we got in 3 years, $42 million. Is that a good thing, BG?
He's better than Darby. Facts.
He better than Darby.
Okay, you tell me his stats from last year was better than Darby.
He probably had a good season. I don't know.
I got to see that to believe it. That William Jackson from the Bengals.
I gotta see it too, bro. Wait a minute, let me look him up, bro.
Zeke fan talking about William Jackson is solid, but $42 million is dang. And Marcus Purnell said Jackson is hella better than Darby. I don't know nothing about.
I think he is. I think he is better than Darby though, for sure. Just because Darby trash,
Okay.
man.
Did you see the stats sheet?
All of us on the panel better than Darby, man.
His contract better than Darby.
I agree to that. But outside of that, Okay, so when have I heard of him doing anything in the AFC that makes him a Jalen Ramsey type of cornerback?
But he played for the Bengals. Don't nobody know the Bengals,
Thank
man.
you. Okay, so they got burned. Bengals get burned regularly by Pittsburgh, and now they get burned by the Browns. We don't need nobody else's.
What is his size? What size is it?
You said what? How tall is
If
he?
he's 5, yeah,
He's
6 feet.
I want to know
He's 6 feet.
about 200 pounds.
Yeah, at least 200. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
But we still need a receiver. I understand, man.
But he gave
That's
up
a baby Josh Norman, right?
I agree with Zimmerman and BG.
He weighed better. He
gave up 45 completions last year. He had 1 interception, 30 yards.
And Darby had more than that. We know that alone.
He's played in the NFL for 4 years and only has 3 career interceptions. So he's
that's because they'll throw. That's because they'll throw to the side just about.
But my point is he's either a shutdown corner that nobody messes with, or I mean, because
hey, you know what?
He can't catch.
Damn.
The other, because he.
Hey, Zeke fan just said, but our next black flag, big flag shot is gonna be tomorrow.
You know,
I don't care what Zeke fan says.
Curtis Jack, we're gonna get Curtis Samuel tomorrow, y'all, and we're gonna pay him about 20 minutes.
All right, guys, I'm about to shut it down. 5 minutes is up. 5 minutes is up. I appreciate you guys coming through.
Yes, much love, big brother Almighty.
Hey, thanks for
this time we got news at 10 o'clock instead of 12 o'clock, so that's a good thing. We still had to wait all day, but I thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate you rocking with your boy. Make sure y'all continue to check each other out. B Nizzle, Santiago, Big Simple 422. My man Derek Hawkins just left off the panel. Everybody that came on the panel, appreciate you. Everybody that came in the chat, appreciate you. I cannot do this without you guys. I thank you. I love my Redskins community. Make sure y'all stick together. Go live, guys. If you got some information, you got some news, put up some videos. Until we meet again, man, I'm BG, Skins fan all day. Make sure you keep your head up. Don't let nobody steal your joy, guys. Much love. Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah.